Alright, things are live.
Dope. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Bluenaz special. My name is the AuTomaton, and I'll be doing the play-by-plays for today. How you doing, Bluenaz?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of surprised I was able to pull this off. We had like 3 members until pretty recently, so looks like we're gonna have a good time here.
Heck yeah.
So looks like first up, we're gonna have Keen versus Bobby Bob.
Heck yeah. All right, give me a fat minute, and I'll be there in a quick second. We'll get this started. Just gotta figure this boy out real quick. Right, can I get that tournament ID? It's probably in the chat, right?
Yeah, just a sec.
Let's go enter. Straight up the Pokemon spreadsheet.
Okay.
My goodness. Let me see here if I can pull up some more real quick while we wait. Ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing some pretty... It's obviously a lower frequency tournament today, but we're seeing a lot of classics today. We got Bobby Bob, Abacus, Spoonfed, Diablo, and of course Bluenaz himself, as well as some other, less frequent entrants that we shall be fantastic to see. Let me see. Yeah, it's gonna be a grand old time. I just need to get into this lobby before I can start focusing in on what I need to talk about, and then I'm gonna drop some lore, because here's the thing. Our first match is gonna be Bobby Bob versus Keenan, you said it was? Right.
Yep.
Bob versus Keenan. Now, I'm afraid I don't know much about good old Keenan. I did not see him in last week's tournament, but the thing about Bobby Bob, the information that we gotta drop about Bobby Bob, that is the extreme fact of life. The man's a terror dome. He's spooky as heck. I remember he went down last week. Let me pull up last week's bracket so I can give you the most accurate of these play-by-plays. Let me try that. Give me a fat second. Go to smash.gg, week 10. There we are. Gotta change some other stuff too. It's been a weird day for me personally, but don't even worry about it. You ever wake up and it's you need to stay in bed for a lot all day, and it's been a weird day. It's been a weird week for everybody. I need to drink some water. Existence is futile, but don't even worry about it. And now let me tell you some informatics and some facts of life. We saw last week our man Bobby Bob go up against the reigning BapMaster Bucky Dragon in what I would describe as a very heavily matched, heavily adapt-heavy grand finals and winners finals. You see, Bobby Bob is a swordsman. He plays Lucina, which is pretty stock standard, but he also plays me sword fighter. We're talking about that mat, and the man loves that tornado special into up B. And why is that? It's an easy kill combo. Bobby Bob is an individual who goes for his stuff because he knows what's gonna go down. Let me tell you. Give me a second. Bobby Bob is a man with a plan. He has that information. I don't know what Keenan's going to be doing, so I can't tell you how they're going to spar out so we see their fight. But that's going to be mad interesting. And let me drop some more lore on you. We saw, now Bluenaz, which we'll see at some point later in the tournament, high quality DDD, and we're talking the big Gordo fights. If you can all recall with me together, the fight that he had with Straw Hat during the last quarterfinals of the last tournament. The man had those Gordos on the lockdown, and as Bluenaz made his little trip down through losers bracket, he also was able to pull a lot of that crazy stuff on Bazooka, which he had run earlier. That man's got Gordos that are fantastic and flying, so you gotta be watching out for that. Good information. Now, I want to move on to our boy Doobly-Do Diablo. Good old Diablo here. He told me, I talked to him before the match, and he said he wasn't going to take this one too seriously, except with his fights with Bobby Bob. We already talked about that. And Abacus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Abacus is an absolute time and a half. Falco main for life, very defensive player, but oh so interesting to watch. That man will stand around and you think, oh, I'm gonna get him, I'm gonna just fly on him. No, and then you get the side smash because he already knows where you're gonna go. He already knows where you are at in your life, in your education, where you want to be with your career, and he's gonna side smash you right through all of that. A very beautiful defensive player that will let you come to him. And I can understand why the Diablo would want to take those matches seriously because Abacus and Bobby Bob are high-level players. But we also have more information for you. I couldn't tell you. Smash is very popular with the mod squad. We have a third mod, Spoonfed, one of the OG BapMasters who got modded some time ago at this point.
I gotta change this, the arena. I had it set to just random battlefield, which was cool for like the other tournaments, but now that in Smash GG, it's not really gonna fly.
Yeah, we gotta do that right. All right, but I'll keep dropping the lore. Don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
We're talking about our man real quick, the Spoon-Fed. You may be asking me, Thomas, what is the Spoon-Fed? What does Mr. Bean Lord play? The answer to that easy question is me searching desperately through the bracket from last week, trying to find where he is.
He's the DDD.
Is he the DDD?
He is another DDD.
Oh, is that accurate? Well, all right. I guess our man's got a DDD. Now, I can't, again, quite pick out where he is on this bracket, so I'm afraid I can't tell you, ladies and gentlemen, about how well he did last week, because I'm pretty sure he was entering. So, mentioned to somebody, yeah, I don't see him in the bracket. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. What does matter, this man got the DDD, so I'm certain we're going to see some high-quality mod squad out of this man. Now, who else do we have covered? I already covered all the mods. Red Nose Trunks. The man plays a mean Trunks in Dragon Ball, but I have not seen his ability in the Smash gang. So that's going to be very interesting. Red Nose is reset-tacular. I remember back when he first was making the rounds in... I remember back when he was making the rounds at the BapMasters, he had a very high-quality, very high-powered Trunks, and he would just run around with people. I casted one of his fights. I did post-commentary, one of the grand finals that he won, and the man went mad. I'm talking straight crazy with the ability, which was great to see. What I'm trying to communicate, obviously, is that he's got great execution. Now, in the game of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate execution can be very, very powerful. So that's absolutely something you want to be pulling in to this tournament. That's absolutely something you want to be bringing out against your opponents. It's very helpful. Now, what else can we locate in this bracket today? I don't want to say that that's all the knowledge I can possess for you, but you know, we got a lot of people I don't recognize. Hugh, the Zombies Fest, I know of him. I haven't seen him play. Silent, who is that here? Silent Storm did actually participate in last week's, but I don't think any of his games got streamed. He went down to losers bracket pretty quickly and did not make it all the way up to the part where we did originally start playing with the losers getting streamed. And Hugh, if you're looking for the lobby, you can locate it in the Discord. It's in Tournament Day chat. Do not even worry about it. It'll already be there. Bobby Bob's here. We're waiting on Keenan. You're going to get that going real fast. We actually already have a game going. Red Nose and Zombies Fest are fighting as we speak. They will be going up against your man Diablo in a fat minute. As for Abacus and Diablo, they're going to have to wait for these quick matches to get done so we can talk to them. What else we got? Hugh, I don't recognize Hugh, but let me try and locate him if he's played last week. Because there are a lot of people in these tournaments, so I have a bit of trouble remembering. I don't think he did play last week, so I can't drop... Oh, it's the Lucas player. Hugh, let me tell you. Oh, you're not getting... whatever. Lucas, I like Lucas. IMO, he is much better than Ness simply by fact of I like him more. You might be thinking, that's a dummy idea. I disagree. It's a very high quality clone. Now, it's not even a clone because he's so different in the properties of his move. How many more sets before mines are streamed? That's a Bluenaz question. We gotta understand facts of life. What we are seeing. It's an exhibition. This is the punch-ups because we don't have our man Bucky Dragon here. And the winner of this tournament doesn't get the yellow name on the Discord. This ain't a full BapMaster tournament. But we are seeing a lot of those people who have been fighting to take that title from Bucky Dragon. Apologies, I need to adjust my microphone. It's off kilter a little bit. It's bothering me. We're seeing Abacus, Diablo, Bobby Bob. These people went mad last week. Let me tell you, Abacus was 4th place, lost it to Neck during losers semifinal. Bobby Bob, 2nd place, of course, lost it to Bucky Dragon. Diablo? Where did Diablo go? Diablo went up, finished himself off in losers round 4.
All right. So you know what we're gonna go ahead and do is Red Nose and Das Zombies. You can go ahead and play off stream. We're just gonna stream Bobby Bob and Keenan.
All right, there you go. Just to speed things up, that makes sense. Although the question of the hour is, where is Keenan?
He's lost in Smash GG. I was trying to talk to him.
I see. That's A-okay. Anyways, as I was saying, we have a lot of high-level finishers in this tournament right now. I think this is what they want to take as their opportunity to show what they can do, to show off, to pop off on these individuals and say, hey there, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man, freaking Abacus or Diablo or Bobby Bob. I think I can fight your man, good old Bucky Dragon too. I think I can take that down too. That's what they see as the knowledge. I'm interested. I'm interested to see if any of these guys have made adjustments from last week. And here is
All right, here is Keenan.
Doing that oldness ticket. We like it. All right. 2. It's the first member of the DK crew. All right, we're going to get these 2 dudes started, and I'll talk about their characters. I'll talk about those platform choices when we get there. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's a very knowledge-heavy game this is. Who counterpicks what, who spikes what, because in this game of Smash Bros, matchups do matter. Let me tell you, there can absolutely be where there is nothing that you can do against your opponent simply because of the nature of your own character. There's so much ground you got to work up. So stage choice and choice in character versus character, that's very important in this game. Bobby Bob, we already know it, plays mad swords. I talked about that. I'm interested to see what Keenan does. I'm interested to see what Keenan can do now, because Bobby Bob went mad in those brackets last week, and I'm talking he whipped out the sword against anybody who would listen. I don't want to discount my man Keenan, but he's gonna have a very big fight against him. I mean, what are we gonna do? We gotta get going. I don't mean to sound impatient.
All right, they're doing their picks now.
Hell yes! I cannot wait to do some fighting, ladies and gentlemen. I've been sitting around here. I've been trying to get my game on. I got a tournament tomorrow. I gotta get this going. I can't wait. I want my maps now. I can't wait till Wednesday. I mean, I'm not doing anything on Wednesday because, like, I know nothing about Eunice, and also I don't have the time to do it on Wednesday. But ladies and gentlemen, I will go ahead and inform you, if you want to participate in the Eunice Exhibition Tournament, sign-ups are still available. It's on Wednesday, probably at like 4:30 PST, that's 7:30 EST. Don't mean to, you know, if that's just something you're interested, go ahead. I will not be there because I'm busy on Wednesdays and I don't know anything about Eunice, so even if I was, casting wouldn't be helpful. But I am here now. We got this Smash game going on. They're doing hard selections. I wonder what Keenan is thinking. Because Bobby Bob's probably thinking, I want plats. I don't want no tri-plats. I want those Pokemon stadiums. I want those town and cities. I want those. I want the stuff with the sides and the platforms are high. We're talking Kalos, things like that.
They're going Smashville.
They go in Smashville. Understandable. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whose pick that was, who like did that choice, but I can tell you it's good for Bobby Bob. When those side platforms, Bobby Bob can set up his tornado into up B combo much better. That carries a lot better on those farther platforms, get him a lot closer to those edges. I can understand. Villager, and of course the Mii Sword Fighter coming out from your man, Bobby Bob. We already expected this to occur, and here comes the Villager as well. Villager, a kind of a slept-on character in Smash Ultimate because everyone wants to play Isabelle. I understand. And battle could not be started. That's A-okay. We'll get that in a second. And let me tell you of an individual truth. Ladies and gentlemen, Villager has not a hard counter, but a counter to one of Bobby Bob's biggest things. Pocket can turn his tornado pressure, that tornado wall that Bobby Bob loves to use, into a non-issue. Just pocket that, do it safely. He loses a lot of pressure and he can't combo. Because he can make more tornadoes, but then Keenan can toss tornadoes. Not to mention, if Keenan has enough time to set up a tree, he can get that hacking and he can get that whacking real quick. And of course, he's got the side special. The Lloyd Rocket, while okay in mobility, does put a pretty meaningful projectile downrange, and that can be very, very helpful against such a melee-focused, shorter range-focused fighter like the Mii Sword Man. And finally, we're gonna get this started. I cannot wait to get going. Come on, come on. Battle could not be started.
Oh my God.
All right,
Wait,
don't worry about it. I'm gonna give me a fat minute. There we are. It's gonna be a-okay. I don't know what's quite going on. I bet it's gonna be fine.
Asking to make sure.
All right, all right. For sure, that makes sense. And now we're started. Keenan versus Bobby Bob. Of course, rocking that mat skin. We love to see it. Town and City, here we go. Good choice right now. Ooh, beautiful work by Matt. Turning around that up smash and then turning around the Lloyd Rock. Likes to use it on occasion. Gonna have a lot of effect against Villager right now. Currently, we do have that percentage lead by Bobby Bob, but it's gonna be fine. Nice side smash. He wants to punish that. Good hits, recovery. Not quite. Beautiful. Keenan's playing smart right now, using those bowling balls to effectively punish. Did hold that smash a bit long, gonna let Bobby Bob come back up. It's not like kill percents are doing crazy right now. Beautiful re-deflect again. Bobby Bob knows that Villager's trying to try and use these projectiles like he likes to. Gonna use that rainbow reflect, rainbow reverse, I don't know what it's called. Beautiful back air, set him off the side. What's Bobby Bob's plan? Send the tornadoes, you know he loves to. Oh, Keenan tried, I don't know what he's trying to go for there, did not work out. He is going to SD over it. A beautiful side B to get through that bowling ball, get some easy damage, start these low percent combos. Bobby Bob knows what the plan is. Throw out those tornadoes. Got to dodge the Lloyd Rocket. Keenan actually will die to that twice now. UFO sailing by. Will it abduct Keenan? Yeah, I don't know. We got to have to find out. Side smashing right now. Up smash. Get those percents right now. Keenan wants to get this stack done real quick because he has a lot of ground to cover. Ooh, gets that tornado up B, but will not kill. Percents are not good enough. And here's another one. Actually whiffs. Bobby Bob will survive. Gonna be careful around. He knows he does not want to make any unfortunate moves against the Villager. Well, that was an unfortunate move against the Villager, now wasn't it?
Yeah, that was quick.
Well, you know how it was. It's I said earlier that Villager had a good counter to Bobby Bob's play due to the whole pocket deal, being able to pick up those tornadoes. However, at the same time, Rainbow Reverse will give a reflector to Bobby Bob, and that can be a very powerful tool against Villager. And here's the thing, I don't know if Keenan knows that
Keenan's gonna swap to the Shaggy real quick.
The what?
The Shag.
The Shag?
The Shaggy.
The what?
The Shaggy. 2% Shaggy.
2% Shaggy?
Yeah, dude.
2%? Is that
extra.
Is that a safe enough? That sounds like too much power.
The question is it legal? Is it tournament legal?
Is it tournament legal for Shaggy to use 2% of his power?
I don't know, man.
Can we get a tournament? Can we get a TO on that?
Alright, well, you know what? Here's the deal. Shaggy's power is actually infinite, so 1% is the same as 100%. So I say, as long as, you know, if you bring Shaggy out, it's like Brawl Meta Night. We're gonna look at you weird, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's what's been expiring my my Lucas skin recently. The green shirt, brown pants, and the picture of Scoopy on it.
Oh,
it's Shaggy. He's this elemental mage. It's a nice.
Alright, we have an update from the other match. Looks like Das Zombie taking game 1 with Incineroar.
Sayer taking game 1.
Oh.
Sayer's Incineroar, man.
Fucking crazy right now. But ladies and gentlemen, what we need to focus on Keenan and Bobby Bob, the question of the hour is, does Keenan know about these tornadoes and will he be able to make the adjustment? My pop filter's filthy. I guess that would make sense because, you know, I'm the one sitting behind it all the time. Try to wipe this up. Good to have a clean workspace, ladies and gentlemen. And Bobby Bob knows that best. Having just cleaned up your man Keenan, I did not lose a single stock. Didn't get those 100-ish%, but didn't get rage. Did get knocked off, but a very clean game. We'll wipe this off later. We're gonna get the plays going. Here we are. Me, Brawler, are we...
You got a microphone noise.
Yeah, that was me scratching my pop filter. I apologize.
Nice.
It was
okay.
intentional.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
There he is, Shaggy at 2% of his power.
Oh.
He ain't gonna bring that out right now. I gotta see what the moveset he's got, because we know what Bob has. Oh, respect. Bobby Bob respects. 2% Ultra in Super Saiyan 2 Shaggy. Very respectable. Gotta get those tornadoes out. Up B, he knows. Beautiful down kick. Gonna get that done. The Vincent stuff. Oh, tried to go for a counter. Get him, and he was gonna be fine through that. However, Bobby Bob's gonna keep that pressure. Up B. No. That's gross. I cannot believe that killed at that percentage. That is crazy, though, and it will give Bobby Bob the start. Nice rip of Battlefield F. There comes the tornadoes.
Yeah, I really
Watch
like that,
out.
Battlefield FD.
It looks like the boss battles. And let me tell you right now, Bobby Bob is the boss battle.
Oh, by the way, we have an update. Das Zombie's going to be taking the game 2, sending Red Nose down to the loser's bracket.
And Bobby Bob going to be taking stock to on our man Keenan right now. And it's been working out very effectively. He just gets his tornado, goes for his up B, keeps it simple. Up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt. Beautiful music. And Keenan's trying to counter through it. Bobby Bob actually picked up on that and was able to get more moves in because of it. Building up those percentages. He's going to be able to go for his tornado into up B real soon. Trying to follow that with up tilt. Not quite able to follow him, though. There is something. Ooh, the Vincent kick. Very powerful move, but kind of like a micro Falcon punch. You can't just throw that out anywhere. Side B going to keep it safe. Trying so hard, Keenan, to get in on Bobby Bob, but absolutely not working. That sword is going to give him the necessary range. Tornado, obviously, will get the flying kick to come back in. Another tornado into up air. And, well, that's that. On there, your man. Bobby Bob going to take that 2-0 over your man, Keenan.
All right.
All
So
right.
next up, looks like we're gonna have Hugh versus Spoonie.
Hugh and Spoonie. All right.
Yeah, gamer.
All right.
Yeah.
Hugh, you want to stay in here and commentate your own match, or you want to go put on
Commentate my own match.
Oh, good luck with that, Sonny. I tried to do that in Dragon Ball. Does not work.
All right.
Oh, it'll be pretty easy. PK freeze, PK freeze, PK
Yeah.
freeze, PK freeze. And,
Maybe,
oh, what's this mix up here? PK fire.
Wow. All right.
Crazy.
Wow. Gameplay.
It's interactive, ladies and gentlemen. So anyways, our man Bobby Bob is going to move on to fight Abacus real quick. We're about to watch Hugh and Spoonfed. You know I already talked about these dudes, so it's nothing new. They're going to be rolling up real fast. Your man Zombie Fest again going on. He's going to fight Diablo. Silent Storm, nowhere to be found. So, or maybe he just...
Yeah, he got the DQ. He had to... I guess he doesn't have time. But that's okay. We'll see him next week.
We will see him next week. Bluenaz, of course, is going to move on to those winter semis. Red Nose is hiding down there in loser's bracket with that Roy. So it's going to be very interesting.
And the loser of this set is going to be playing Red Nose.
Ooh, that'll be a big information. I've not seen Red Nose's Roy, so I would not be able to tell you much about what it can and cannot do. But let me tell you, it's interesting. Spoonfed with the KK slider rolling up in the arena.
Am I entering in the wrong ID?
Or maybe?
Did I copy and paste the wrong ID? I know that. Okay, so that's Sayer's ID. Okay, where's our ID?
All right.
Is it the 8JDYT?
Abacus and Bobby can go ahead and do their thing off stream. But Diablo, Death Zombies, and Hugh and Spoonie are going to be streamed.
Yep.
Wait. On stream, can you flash the arena ID real quick?
I don't know. Oh yeah, I can do that. Right, I'm just gonna. All right, it's in the Twitch chat.
Twitch chat. Okay, where's my Twitch chat? Oh. Huh. Yeah, that was definitely not the ID.
Oof.
I must have been entering in a very old one. I scrolled up. B7. Okay.
Yo, what's poppin'?
It is me, your friend.
Is that Ian?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Ian.
oh, people rolling up all over the place. Waluigi in the chat now.
What?
We gotta stop calling people awful gamer tags.
Hey, I just read what's in front.
You can
Oh
call
my
me your
God.
friendly neighborhood Jew.
There is no such thing as a Dezumbusfus. That is a
Here
sayer.
comes
There is no such
Luigi.
thing as a Squaluigi.
Man, it's getting packed up in here.
Yes, there is. I'm the Pope of the Holy Church of Waluigi.
Mic out of your mouth, buckaroon.
All right.
I'm gonna shove it up. I'm gonna shove it down my throat in
Yes.
5 seconds if you don't shut up, Hugh.
I didn't know this was an open commentary arena.
What is
Wait.
I, Ha! They have moved us. Excellent. We do have perms to speak. It's push to talk, but don't worry about it. So now that we're up in commentary and we're getting to chill on out, it's gonna be a-okay. Shout out to all those goons, all those goofs who came by to visit us. What a group they were. Anywho, I see you, Scrimgore. You're welcome. Don't even worry about it. Thanks for the bless up. I appreciate that.
All right. Actually, I think it's better this way. That way,
Get on.
because my keyboard's like really loud, so I'm just actually this is probably better.
Yeah, not to mention we get ourselves some space. And here comes Hugh and Spoonfed. Gotta start this game off in a fat second. And we gotta see how these things unfold. I don't know where we're going right now, so it's gonna be for someone tell Hugh to ban a stage. Whatever, let's just get going. I don't care about no stages. I don't know bans. Let me tell you, I don't care about no gameplay cheating. Whatever, as long as I get to talk about my video games. Let's do it, gang.
So Hugh seems to be opting for the just go FD every time strategy, which kind of favors Lucas. So Spoony is allowed to. I mean, it's the easiest way to do it, and it gets things done quicker. But people often forget to type in the Smash GG stuff, anyways.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, we've seen Lucas and Falco right now. I don't know about Spoonfed's Falco. Never done seeing it, and I've heard that Hughes Lucas exists, but we're gonna discover. I'm probably going to FD as per mention. So let's see what goes down in this moment. Yep, FD. We see that tooltip right now. Oh, the classical songs, and let's go. You start with an early offense, but give a lot of Spoonfed right now. They're dancing at that farther edge, and your man Spoonfed using those movement techniques. Nice Fox trying to get that mobility, doesn't want to commit. Psy Magnet came out from you. He knows that that's what he needs to do to keep those bolts off of him, going for those down airs. Love, see, he's holding it out. He knows it's going to keep that. Spoonfed's going to keep shooting at him. But look at Spoon is working on that 0 to death right now and barely dodged that PK fire. Going to hold on to the 0%. Giving that flash, doesn't want to keep him away, and there we go. Finally, a neutral going to put some damage on Spoonfed, but it's not looking fantastic for him right now. Ooh, careful now. Now, we see Hugh going in for a lot of offense, but your man Spoonfed is going to keep it pressured. He wants to dance at that far edge. He knows that Hugh has the advantage when approaching him because of that side magnet, because of PK fire, PK freeze, a lot of stuff going on. See, Spoonfed going for those side smashes, and he was able to punish with that tether that he's got. Back throw, gonna take him off the side. Let's see what he can get. Dodges the PK Thunder and gets stage spiked, though. That's actually crazy. First stock goes to Hugh, but at 117%, he's got a lot of ground to cover. At least he's got a very dangerous life to live right now. Spoonfed gonna have to watch this edge. Let's see what goes down. Hugh's gonna come back fine. Drops the sheet a little bit too late. Side smash will take it out just easy on the peasy. But now we see it's time for Hugh to put in that pressure. Spoonfed says no. Up tilt to get out right now, but the hits are still coming in on the Spoon. So let's see what he can do. More forward aerials. We see this anti-Lucas stuff. Beautiful aerials that Falco has. A lot of get off me stuff, which is very useful against Lucas, and all those psychic normals that he's got. Spoonfed. Nice flash out of the PK freeze. Knows he doesn't want to deal with that, but a back throw. Here comes the Thunder. Will side dash to get out of it. Does not get punished. Thankfully, the cooldown from PK Thunder a bit too much. Let's see what we can keep safe right now. Carefully. Getting that fire Thunder freeze. Gonna have to block it. Very optimal. Going with those lights, even on that side smash. Very dangerous out of Lucas, but thank goodness. Now we see our man Hugh is actually doing in a lot of work on Spoonfed. Is up 4% or so, but it's 100% a great position to be in. Spoonfed gonna pressure him to the edge. Let's see what he does. We see Spoonfed playing very cautiously right now. Knows he has to get around PK Thunder, but Falco does not have that long distance speed recovery. Another stock to Hugh, gimping once again with PK Thunder. Beautiful offstage pressure that Hugh has got right now, and it's paying dividends against Spoonfed. Let's see what extra credit. 7% is the start. Trying to get those side magnets, wants to bait out those blaster shots to heal up. Very intelligent. Let's see what else Hugh can do. Careful, that neutral air. Gonna start putting in those aerials. Keep to the sky, because he knows that's where he wants to be against Falco. Falco's normals, they're very good, but kind of slow. Smash attack could have been very dangerous. Good job for Spoonfed for blocking all that, but that side smash is not going to cover it all the way. Brushes the shield, but yeah, man, going to grab right out of it. Survives the PK Thunder and actually get up attacks because the recovery is so long that he's safer. Another throw, another PK freeze, and does not hit. Throw him again. Same old story, but this time he's going to recover. Great job using Shine to keep himself up top, trying to shine away the PK Thunder. But gets knocked by that smash attack, which is going to knock him right as he heads up to the edge. Very intelligent play by Hugh. It was actually really smart Lucas play by Hugh, using all of the tools he had available to him to not fight Spoonfed on stage, but rather to get him off and then gimp him. Very intelligent, because as the man Sun Tzu said, if you have to fight your opponent in open combat, you have already lost. Hugh takes this lesson to heart and makes sure to go downtown with those PK Thunders, with those PK freezes, so your man does not even have to worry about actually fighting Spoonfed. And Spoonfed is not at all making adjustments right now. All three of his stocks were from gimps or gimp-related injuries incurred by Hugh. So it's whether or not either A, Falco can even be used to make those adjustments, and if they can't, then Spoonfed's gonna have to switch characters. Or B, we gotta see if your man is able to adjust and not die, because this is only best of 3, or best of 2. Or wait, 1, 2, no, best of 3. Gotta go back to Falco though, so we gotta see if this man has the adjustments to survive.
He's staying. Those are gonna be staying Falco. I'm surprised, because I know Hugh has trouble against D3s.
Ew, that's so. All right, that maybe will then help Spoonfed out. I don't really know how Falco interacts on these triplats, but we're gonna have to find out. Playing very, not I would say defensively, but Spoonfed's throwing out a lot of stuff right now without quite getting his hits in, but it is building in percent. He was having a lot of trouble getting down from those platforms, which I think might be a lot of his plan. Spoon does make it back. That could have been a very dangerous situation if he had been knocked even farther by Hugh. See a lot of roll dodges right now. These two trying to play very defensively. They don't want to commit to... They're committing to a lot, actually. Nice foxtrot over by Spoonfed. Going to use those good mobility options. Trying to pressure that shield. Nice smash punish, but not going to be able to get anything off that down tilt. Going to let Hugh come on back to stage. Spoonfed is absolutely not really trying for anything off stage. Hugh's going off a lot. Back throw. Here we go. Is he going to get gimped again? Shines through it and survives. But gets punished by that beautiful down smash. PK Free's going to send him off the side. My goodness. Hugh's got it. Hugh's got the method man right now. He's got the knowledge and the understanding. Now, this hasn't stopped Spoonfed from just straight up punishing him and killing him. But here we go. Tried to go for a very cheeky spike. He is now on the defense, thrown back. And that time, he actually got it. And Fire Falcon isn't enough to get back from that. You see, Hugh is already 2 up. He is the king of offstage control right now. playing very intelligently. That side smash going to finish him off, but 3% up and down to stock. Spoonfed is absolutely not in a fantastic position. It's spooky. You got to understand that this man doesn't want to fight you. He wants to take you off the edge where he knows he's strongest. That's so smart of you by playing to his advantages, playing to his strengths, and playing in a space that Spoonfed isn't adjusting to. Tries to use the shrine, hiding under the edge and waiting. All right, we're seeing Spoon making those adjustments right now to stay safe. Using that shield, of course, does not want to get hit by PK Freeze, because we saw what that happened, how happened PK Freeze in the first stock. Up smash, very strong. Trying to throw that out because that absolutely will kill at these percentages. Beautiful forward air, gonna get that hitbox when it ground cancels. Good intelligence for good pressure. But it's not building up a lot. Gonna throw it, but Spoonfed still won't follow. Crushing that shield with side smash, rolling away from that grab, very intelligent, but he has to stay away. He has to respect both PK Fire and the side magnet. But good grab, man was not following that up at all. Beautiful side smash, but what can he do off it? What's the stuff? Read a jump, down smash again. He was making great usage of that. Had to pressure from the far end, so did not get as much as he would have wanted. And now Spoonfed is finally racking up percents on Hugh, but even if he kills him, he has another stock to get through. Jab combo to build up those percentage points. Any smash attack could kill either of them at this point, but you know Hugh that doesn't intend to smash. He intends to gimp again. Even at these percent, he knows what's best for him. That up smash, if it had not been punished, would have absolutely slaughtered Spoonfed, but he's going to be A-okay right now. EK. Shield, they just flashing shields. They don't want to pressure each other too hard because they know any simple mistake could be death. Spoonfed tried to get that up throw, but those extra laser shots are not connecting right now with these percents. Careful now. Both of these guys know that any shot, this back throw is dead. My goodness. Hugh was out here. Well, that was actually a pretty good shot, and it's pretty simple what we all saw, ladies and gentlemen. Man rolled up and just worked on his advantage. I'll talk about it more in a second, but I gotta go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, Hugh just bodied my man. Like, damn. So next up is gonna be Diablo versus Death Zombies. Alright, Diablo's here, so now we're just gonna be waiting for the stage picks. Alright, we've got an update from the off-stream matches. Looks like Bobby Bob is taking game 1 for Abacus, and Abacus has switched to DK. Bobby Bob's still playing Lucina.
Very interesting development that Bobby Bob would go into a game starting with Lucina.
Oh, that's it. It's 2-0.
Well, heck, I mean,
Wait, no.
let me see what's that. No?
Wait,
What?
what? What's going on?
What do you mean?
Hang on. Okay, so that's weird. It says, oh, you know what? Oh no. These games are set to 3 out of 5 for some reason. I gotta fix that.
Alright, it's probably nothing, but let me
yeah,
talk
I'm
about
just
does Diablo Mod Squad represent versus the Zombies Fest. Man gave me $10 last week. I've not spent it yet. So we're gonna see what these guys can do. Doobly boobly. I mean, I already talked about doobly boobly. Honestly, I have not much to say until the game gets going. I mean, I don't have the amount of lore required to drop right now. I'm still collecting lore, you know? I'm still utilizing lore, you know? Boom, ba-doom. So, I mean, we're still waiting on the Zombies Fest and Diablo. I don't have a whole lot of lore to drop. But
Hello. I am here with last minute lore.
Oh, lore, hit it, go.
Yeah, let me hit it real. The lore. Let me just say, tornado warning in my own town. So, this might be my last words. I hope they're not. But I entered like I don't know. I entered a couple weeks after the Smash tournament started, and I was getting third for the longest time. Then I finally got second. I don't think I've played Death Zombies before.
Now, as somebody who's been around for a fat minute, I have a question. Has the reign of terror of Bucky Dargan, how long has that been going on?
he lost once.
He lost once.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his reign of terror has been going on since he joined.
Week, like 2. No, week 2, right?
Let me see. Who the yuck? Where the yuck do I want to go?
Alright, for sure. Now, I have another question for y'all.
Oh, wait. I'm an idiot, dude.
What?
I was like, man. I was wondering why Dead Zombies wasn't on fucking, like, Discord or anything. I forgot. Frickin' bans are on Smash GG. It's real easy for me to... It's real easy for me to forget this when I'm not,
Diablo, that's not a wolf.
Hey, don't say anything. I've been cooking.
Ooh.
Alright, I don't need y'all spoiling any surprises. I've been working on this, like, pretty recently. So, I'm just using this tournament to see where he stands.
You have the roast? Do you have the slow cooker? Do we have a Betty Crocker waiting for us? It appears so. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a true fact of knowledge that you're gonna have to learn really quickly. At this moment in time, the Dabbly Doob, he's got the power. It's a Zombies Fest in the ring. We're gonna get started real fast.
Where the fuck? Battlefield! Hell yeah! Fucking love Battlefield.
Nice.
Right. Yeah, sorry I couldn't drop too much lore on the matchup. I just have lore on myself.
Don't worry, we take those because I've got nothing right now.
Alright, let's get it.
Good luck. And there's that slow cook he's got pulling out. Ike, the Zombies Fest going with that Incineroar that he knocked out Red Nose Trunks with. Incineroar, I want to know how to play him, but I just don't get it. And here we go, using that new skin. Take things very slow right now. Gonna start on those aerials. The Zombies Fest fishing for revenge right now. And there we go. Finally, we'll get it. Oh! What? 78%? What? He's already dead? What? Where was the stock? Where's the stock? Question. Where is the stock? The man stole my... I can't believe I just watched that. Man baited out revenge for a freaking hot minute. Goes in, gets revenge, just throws the dude, and side smashes him to death. And that... what? How many seconds was that? That was like, what, 15, 20 seconds? That's ridiculous. Guts is another revenge, and you know it's going to be in the Terror Dome right now. The Zombies Fest has proved that he can kill anybody with that. My goodness. I don't believe I just saw that. That was so... Oh, beautiful cross chop. Look at that. 99%. Gonna get the counter with a throw. 125%. He's taunting. Oh, my goodness. Diablo finally getting a good down tilt. Gonna punish that with an excellent side smash. But look at the extra credit to Zombies Fest has that on that stock, 128%, and he hits up with another revenge. You know this is gonna be if the Zombies Fest touches him. If the he touched him right now. If he really touches him, he's gonna die.
Dude, like grab release would probably kill at this point.
It really would. Gets that cross chop. Nice, good job for Diablos turning around to get that grab. We'll get that stage return to cross up 150%. That's terrifying.
Honestly, it makes perfect sense why Incineroar's recovery is now so bad now, because just look at that percent he can get instantly.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I want to know how to play Incineroar so bad. I just don't get it. Throwing out those lariats, he knows Diablo wants to play cautious right now, so he's trying to cover every single base he can. There we go. Finally, Diablo getting some work done. Beautiful job rolling through those Alolan whips so he does not get himself eaten. The Zombies Fest tries to cross chop through that side smash. Almost hit Diablo. Diablo using some excellent dodges and now finally getting in with his own damage. 116 on the Zombies Fest. What's the movement now? Come on. Cross chop again. And there we go. Dash attack will take out the Zombies Fest, who is now down one stock. Diablo finally running things back, but at 150%. If the Zombies Fest hits him, he dies. So he's playing so carefully right now, but it's paying off. Look at that. Neutral air into up tilt, trying to get those good moves, and look at how much damage Ike deals. I know we were just talking about how much that Incineroar does, but Ike has good percents on him already. Up smash is, of course, going to wipe Diablo off the face of the planet, but 56% extra credit, nothing to shame about. Now you see Diablo trying to get those moves out, get that extra damage on the Zombies Fest as he comes back. Incineroar's recovery, very predictable, gives him a lot of options. However, he's not capitalizing too fully right now, but at 80%, something like Side Smash could absolutely put him down. But at the same time, does not want to throw any moves out, because we saw what happened at the very beginning of the game. He threw moves out and he died. He straight up died. Alright, there's the revenge.
He's got the revenge now.
This is
kill percent for Ike.
It actually is, honestly. But at the same time, one bad Alolan whip could turn into the death of Diablo right here and now with revenge. And you see, oh, beautiful eruption!
That everything about that match was just amazing.
That was intelligent. Man knew the Alolan was coming. And, oh, beautiful. Man slams the sword down. He saw that Alolan whip coming, came in with that neutral special to get it done because he knew that's what the Zombies Fest was going to try to do. Excellent work by Diablo running that game. We even got the clip for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to put that in the Discord because that was freaking great. I want to watch it again. I'm going to watch it again right now.
Like, honestly, that match just amazing. That's why I'm pretty sure all this stuff's being saved so you can see it later. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so all this match is being saved. You can watch it later. I'm also going to start recording as well, so I can upload it to YouTube.
Hey, speaking of uploading to YouTube, can I put this tournament onto my personal portfolio YouTube?
Sure.
Cool. Thanks. Anyway, they're gonna get those map picks. Diablo's re-entered the ring. We're gonna get stuff going real freaking quick. And what's the adjustment? For someone who had got such an explosive start, Dizombus Fest throws out dangerous moves a lot. That's pretty common, obviously, with Incineroar, how slow he is. And we saw how cautious Diablo had been coming. He had many chances to punish bad recoveries off of Dizombus, but did not take them because he knew one wrong revenge could kill him. Taking it to Unova right now. I don't really know what Incineroar likes when it comes to platforms. Same with Ike, so it's going to have to be some quick moves. Beautiful. Just got that easy grabs where things can take him. A lot of spot dodging, a lot of shields right now. These two playing very cautiously, very defensively because they know each other are terrifying. But we see Dizombus going in for these combos right now. He's seeming very cautious to throw out revenges. You saw at the very beginning of last game, he just kept spamming them until he got it. But now, he doesn't want to go for it. And I think it's because he knows that Diablo is going to be watching for them. A Alolan Whip. Here we go. Look at 20%. Man trying to grab him out of the air. Would have been massive if he had gotten him. Got a nice grab to punish that Alolan. Oh, wow. Alolan release. Tried to go for the spike. Will come back with Aether. Diablo playing smart. But Dizombus Fest absolutely was in control of that recovery situation in that moment. Cross chop. Armors through that neutral air. And what's the recovery from Diablo? Tries to punish with an out smash. Don't grab me. Back throw almost killing. Dizombus Fest actually goes a little bit too low to punish with a Alolan Whip, but absolutely could have worked out. Ooh, threw out a revenge. I thought that was going to be a hit too. Dizombus is trying to predict so hard right now. There we go. Diablo punishing that stuff that Dizombus is throwing out, like I mentioned. And he even waited for him to finish that smash attack. Cross chop to grab the ledge. Barely coming back each time. Neutral air to protect himself. He ain't coming back from that. Yeah, all right. Excellent work. Very clean stock by Diablo. He's at 100%, but was a very clean defense. He knows what he has to do now. Dizombus Fest is not going to start throwing out those revenges. Actually, it might look like he will, but he's still playing kind of cautiously. Gets punished by that Aether. Wanted to do an Alolan. Did not work out. Throwing things out. He knows Diablo is going to get a bit aggressive right now, and he is. Tries to punish that side smash with a cross chop, but it didn't get quite spaced right. And actually, Dizombus is going to get punished for it. That Alolan turning into another stock down on Diablo, getting things up to that percentages. Seems like Diablo's got the number after taking a little bit of a beating at the beginning of the first game. He seems to understand what he needs to do. Look at him. He grabs through the revenge, knows what's up. Dizombus just looking for easy kills right now. Knows he has to get things rolling back in his favor very soon. Side smash again! And that kills 3
Oh, that was
stock.
a 3 stock. Wow.
It was.
It seems so close and then it's over.
It really does, man. Cleaned him right up. He said, "All right, you. I see the stains that you've left on my heart, and I'm gonna have to clean that up now." We saw the punishment that the Dizombus Fest can bring out, but ladies and gentlemen, the thing is, that's actually 2-0, so it's already over. I mean, it makes sense. Diablo adjusted to that explosive power that Incineroar has mid-match, and it was very, very... And once he made those adjustments, it was in the bag for Diablo. Makes absolute sense. So who's next, Bluenaz?
Alright, just a sec, gotta fix up, like I said, actually I made them...
I'll just investigate myself. Let me see.
Oh, sorry, push this talk, sorry. Yeah, next up...
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It's gonna be Bobby Bob versus Hugh. Winner
Bobby.
semis.
All right, Bobby Bob and Hugh. We saw Hugh's performance with that Lucas. Gimp God. Bobby Bob, though, not a kind of person to fall off that stage a lot. Bobby Bob actually did take down Abacus 3-0 in winner's quarters. So there you go. Very big information.
2-0. The third game was just because I messed up the bracket settings. Sorry.
Apologies, 2-0, but you know how it be. Yeah, other matchups coming up. We're going to have Diablo and Bluenaz in a fat second. We have Keeman and Dizombus Fest going down and losers. The winner of Spoonfed versus Red Nose is going to fight Abacus. That's going to be a Terror Dome, I'll tell you what. But we saw how Hugh goes now. The man does not like fighting on stage. He wants you off that edge so he can throw his things at you so you do not come back. And here's the thing. Mist Warfighter has an okay recovery. It's certainly not bad, but it is Gimp vulnerable for sure, and I want to see if you can take manageable advantage of that, because that will 100% be the deciding factor on whether or not he can kill Bobby Bob. Because let me tell you, when the swords start throwing out, that projectiles ain't going to save you once Lucina or once me Sword Fighter closes in. I don't know how Side Magnet interacts with the Tornado, but I don't know if he's going to be playing me Sword Fighter. He might want to pull out that Lucina, and so it's going to be a bit of a question as to what Bobby Bob throws out character-wise. But we'll have to wait and see. They're going to be rolling up in a fat minute.
I think Hugh could deal with Bobby Bob pretty well, at least in theory, because Hugh really likes to play the full screen, regardless of who he plays against.
All right.
So if Bobby Bob really tries to get in too hard on Hugh, he's actually just going to keep on getting his shit punished. So Bobby Bob is going to have to play his own camping game, his own. You know, he's really going to have to. He's going to have to play for the long term if he wants to be able to beat Hugh. Because so long as Hugh is just allowed to run around stage and allowed to just like throw out his projectiles and get his game going, then I think Bobby Bob could have problems. But I think with me, Sword Fighter, it won't be too much of an issue because, you know, the disjoints really hurt against Lucas, and that Gale Strike is just way too goddamn good. Just Gale Strike into up B is like the freest thing ever. Or, you know, the occasional up air if up B isn't your thing at the moment. Also, good games to Death Zombies. Those are fun.
Well, there's the knowledge for you, ladies and gentlemen. We have that information just brought down to us right in this second. And I guess I'm just going to give it a fat kickback for a minute. Going to wait for these boys to roll up. Because, you know, what can we do while we're waiting? I mean, there's plenty to talk about, but I just don't know what it is. My lore skills are, in fact, deficient in the Smash arena. But Bluenaz, do you have lore that you could perhaps share? Because beyond, of course, the lore provided.
Well, all right. So, I'm gonna look back at some of the other tournaments. I remember, I got here in week 2. The only week that I wasn't here was week 1. Where I wasn't in the Discord, but I've been going strong every week. So I think I did play Das at one point early. It was a completely different guy though. I mean, I swear he's gotten way better. He's way more of a threat now. Like that Incineroar is nasty. As for I haven't played Bobby Bob actually, ever really, but I know Hugh. Hugh's got Dangerous Lucas. Loves that PK freeze, and But I don't know. I think Bobby Bob's gonna give him some trouble because he beat Abacus, and Abacus is also very good at this game.
For sure. Now I have a question, Bluenaz. Do you think, and we gotta observe who is watching with us in the voice chat right now? Do you think you can take on Diablo?
Well, it's not gonna be easy. He's not free, and I'm not free. But I believe myself. You know.
Right.
How'd you feel about my Ike?
Oh, your Ike is crazy.
It's a good Ike.
Like, bruh.
Dude, I fucking... One night, I just, like... It was, like, 2 or 3 in the morning. I just, like, open up Discord and see that Abacus is looking for some matches, and I decided to pull up. He and I just play for, like, 1 or 2 hours, and I was playing Ike the whole time. Like, I think for, like, most of that session, I was playing against his Pikachu. So I actually just had to, like, evolve to the next level just so I could take a stock. It was fucking insane.
It's that IV training. It's that intense. It's like going to it's like a bro split at the gym. Or like one of those high intensity workout, like high failure workouts at the gym. You go in knowing you gotta level up mid trial just to pass the trial, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
very
very high power, very, very high quality. And Diablo, do you think you can take on Bluenaz?
I think for me, the main concern, because I'm going to be real, I'm not really super concerned about winning anything. Not because I'm like confident, just because I'm just kind of taking this not too seriously. Because I've been taking Smash tournaments a bit too seriously recently, and it's been getting to my head.
Yeah.
Like it's been affecting my anger issues have been acting up and whatnot. Yeah. So I'm just chilling. So I guess my main concern going into this is whether I can play my game with Ike and have it be successful. Because I want to try to use Ike throughout this whole tournament, but if I have to pull out Wolf, then I guess I'll have to pull him out.
All right, that makes sense. That's good to hear. We got Bobby Bob and Hugh have rolled up into the arena, so we're probably gonna get this game started. The Lucas play his game on the side versus the tunnel.
All right.
I guess the wind tunnel, I suppose.
Nice. Yeah. So, I definitely Diablo's Ike is scary and good, but I don't know. Like, I don't mean to like be cocky or anything, but I think DD wins an Ike matchup pretty well. Cause he's got those nares, but he's a bit slow. It's not gonna be easy.
Well, you're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. That's not at all. But we gotta watch Bobby Bob and Hugh right now. Bobby Bob taking that early advantage, but Hugh, we see him trying to get Bobby Bob to the sides of the stages, trying to say, hey, I know where you're trying to follow me. Making big predictions, but it's not working out. We see Bobby Bob working on this 0 to death right now. These Gale Strikes are going to come on out. Bobby Bob knows how to pressure this man. Beautiful. It's great predictions by Bobby Bob. Knows to dash attack, keep things moving. Another Gale Strike to pressure that shield, and this is where he gets punished, and we watch Hugh play his game. No, goes for a spike. Not going to be able to do anything because that percent's too low. Not even going to bother side magneting through the tornado. He knows it's not worth it. Back throw. What are we getting? Yep, punishes Bobby Bob with the PK Thunder, but he does come back. He's very high. Up smash a bit too early. Careful. Bobby Bob throwing out those tornadoes, but hasn't been able to convert anything. Back air will kill, though. So it's going to be all-right. A-okay. But here we go. Nice. Tornado is off. That's absolutely... Here we see Hugh going for those PKs to keep off. Nice reflect by Bobby Bob. Doesn't want to talk to any of it. Using those forward airs. Going to keep him off the side. Hit by another tornado. Up B! Whiffs! And beautiful down air by Hugh, actually, to make sure Bobby Bob can make it to the 5% up on his stock, though. That's not fantastic, but it is a very intelligent way to even things out. So a beautiful work by Hugh. It's very intelligent by him. PK freeze. Everyone's been blocking that. Wow. Reflects the PK fire for the kill. That's beautiful. Bobby Bob up his stock. Only up 34%. Hugh at 15. And he just got here. Turns him around with Rainbow Reflect. Another PK fire reflection. He sees all these projectiles coming out. And he know not to do nothing silly. Turns him around once again. Absolutely trying to play around Hugh's entire existence right now. There we see, but Hugh making adjustments right now on this last stock. Showing signs of life. We absolutely know this man's got a respiratory system, talking lungs. PK Fire say, get off of me. Tries to reflect that PK freeze, but too early on both those times. Gonna have to just block that. Another get away with me. PK Fire, hit him with that stick. 84%, we're at kills. Or maybe at kills. We gotta see what Lucas can do. Jab combo. What's the stuff, Bobby? Gotta get up through those tornadoes. Doesn't want to talk to them. Bobby Bob knows not to get it, stay in there too hard, but these two are trying to hard punish each other right now. It ain't working. Bobby Bob finally getting some hits in with up tilt and 2 up airs. Can he follow it up? No, he was going to take it that far edge. A beautiful use of that, what is it called? Nice reflect using the side smash to get that away from him. And oh, wow. Up smash by Bobby Bob actually whiffs, but this side smash will not. Or maybe that was a tilt. It doesn't even matter. Beautiful stuff. Bobby Bob going to keep that cleaned up. Got that 2 stock. And it's a very intelligent movements by Bobby Bob because you didn't see him do anything crazy. He simply played around what he knew was coming. The answer is projectiles. He used his reflector to keep himself safe. Very intelligent by Bobby Bob. So we're going to see what the next stage is real quick. Battlefield is hard for Lucas. We saw that earlier when he fought, not Diablo. Who fought Hugh earlier? I think it was somebody. I think it was Spoonfed?
It was Spoonfed.
Yeah, good old Spoony Spoon. So I think he was probably going to pick a flatter stage, probably one of the Animal Crossings, maybe FD. I think that's where he wants to go right now, because without those extra platforms, Bobby Bob has to get to a much higher percent to make Tornado into up B kill people. So I think that's what we're going to see. I don't expect any character switches right now, but I think we are going to see Hugh try to flatten things out. My goodness. You gotta understand with this troop are going through. I actually have some score updates for you, ladies and gentlemen. Red Nose will win 2-1 over Spoonfed's Falco. It's going to take his Roy to fight Abacus in a fat minute. The Zombus Fest is currently fighting Keenan and is currently 1 game up, but has not won the full set yet, so we're going to have to see how that goes. Going to see what that information means. Lots of stuff playing out right now.
Alright, looks like game 2 is going to be on FD.
I knew it. I knew it, and why I know it is because it takes the advantage away from Bobby Bob's Me Sword Fighter and gives it back to Hughes Lucas. So I think Bobby Bob might actually want to change characters to Lucina to compensate. I don't know if he will, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Nope, he's staying.
I mean, wait, no, he can't. He can't change characters because he won. So it's
won.
got to be Me Sword Fighter. That makes sense. I forgot. So that is what I think we're going to see. I think he will try and go to Lucina switch if he loses this next game. But we also have to see Hugh play a bit more intelligently on these flatter stages to be able to run this game against Me Sword Fighter. Here we go. And FD, standard stuff, getting rolled up. Let's see what we try to do. Wow, that means you see Spoonfed, you went into those later games with a lot more usage of normals over projectiles. Of course, that PK fire gonna get reflected. But beautiful block back throw once the Gimp game from your man Hugh actually gets hit by the side special. And what a parry from Bobby Bob. Gonna start racking things up, and here come those normals. Hugh using those back airs, those neutral airs to get in hits without using projectiles. PK Thunder snaking it around. I think he wanted to go in and hit himself for PK Thunder attack, but he didn't want to believe in it. Maybe he feared the reflector. Wow, Bobby Bob actually goes for reflect twice and then whiffs. An excellent parry by Hugh. And yes, Bobby Bob, wow, grabbed the stage barely in time to avoid that down smash. It was very lucky for him. A nice tilt gonna be from Bobby Bob, gonna knock him in. Hugh beautifully used the side magnet for movement. Very intelligent. You see Hugh not using side magnet on the tornado must mean it doesn't work. Blocking that PK freeze. Bobby Boss doesn't want to talk to it, but he is going to make him talk to the jab. Beautiful use once again. Gets up a bit too fast. Up B time. Or no. Things are getting a bit laggy right now, and Bobby Bob doesn't want to believe in it with these frames right now. Absolutely understandable.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to go for it this time with an up air. There we go. Finish off that stock bet at 90%. This is absolutely something you can work with. Maybe a bit more careful. Spike that man with the back air.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Block the PK freeze. Things are getting slow now. Things are getting wacky now. Gets the PK freeze now. Yeah, it's lagging intense. We see Bobby Bob flying away after a PK freeze. Shattering right on the edge. But, yeah, the frame rate is dropping fast. So I don't really know what's happening. I'm watching a slideshow. You see, though, Hugh still throwing out those projectiles, trying to put pressure on your man, Bobby Bob. Bobby Bob gets through a PK freeze using his side B. Very intelligent. Using the extra properties of that move to stay safe. Pressuring shield, but not going for grabs. He's going to punish with a nice back throw, even up 2-2. And at 12%, it absolutely looks like he was making his run back. He wanted those no platforms, and he's bringing out the normals, no projectiles. So he knows that Rainbow Reflect ain't going to save him. Beautiful uses of side smash once again to turn around the tornado. Send it back at Matt. I call him Matt because that's the character. Again, side B going to keep himself safe as he recovers. Hugh going for a lot of stuff off stage right now, as he likes to do. Tries to grab Bobby Bob again, but Bobby knows to jab through the grabs and not talk to that. Up B whiffs. Both come back to the stage very safely. The other back throw from Hugh. What's this pressure? Goes for some down airs. No real punishment. I got caught up on this up B, but it didn't really matter. He is building up on Hugh, but it's absolutely something that Hugh can work with. Colors of the rainbow right now. What are we talking about? This man is throwing out the Rainbow Reflex. Wants to get these projectiles that he thinks he was going to throw up, but they're becoming less and less. Hugh right now trying to use PK Thunder to pressure Bobby Bob off stage and then bring that around to actually hit himself. Very intelligent because he knows that Bobby Bob is coming back regardless, and he's using it very smartly. I love how Hugh used PK Freeze to force Bobby Bob to side dodge and then used a PK Thunder to a side smash to damage him more. Another stock taken by Bobby Bob, but at 95%, you can work it out. I love the shield pressure he's getting with these normals. But 37%, Bobby Bob is building it fast. The lag is seemingly gone right now, so it's going to be A-okay. Spiked onto the stage by Lucas, back air, Bobby Bob at 112%. Hugh at, wow! Hugh is going to trade a fully charged side smash with side B from Bobby Bob, killing Bobby Bob. But good old sword fighter at 0%, and your man Hugh at 47. It's got to be a bit of a climb for Hugh right now, but it absolutely can be something that's worked back. I want to see these men work it back. Why? I want to find out. Ooh, careful. Things getting slideshow-tastic. That Google freaking Microsoft PowerPoint. So we got to understand it. Well, it's lagging real hard. I'm afraid I can't help much with that. They're just going to have to keep on breaking it down. Connection is spotty. Hugh using side magnet to hold himself in the air. Very intelligent usage. Trying to go for that tether. But, yep, is going to stay safe from the Gale Strike. Reflecting it with side smash yet again. Very intelligent by Hugh into up smash. All right, Hugh knows how to get his stuff, especially at this kind of wacky frame rate. Back throw again. I love how he baits Bobby Bob to come at his shield and then back throws him. Lucas is a very good grab with that tether, very good throws. Those and great recovery too. Playing very safe off stage, but up B is gonna take him out. That time, of course, Bobby Bob at 56% one stock when he finishes it off, but it will be game 2 to Bobby Bob.
All right, finally. Yeah, that was we lost connection halfway through that, so whoops. Okay.
Yeah, I saw the connection drop on the stream. I just tried to do my best to talk about it from far away.
All right, so.
But that's going to be A-okay away. So Dazamba does beat Keenan 2-0 with Game & Watch, and will go on to his next game. Red Nose and Apka still going the fight. I do believe it's you and Diablo now, right?
Yep.
Oh boy. I'm going to watch that. Now, we actually already had a bunch of lore out of Bluenaz and Diablo for a second ago. So I'm not worried about it. You guys know what that's already going on. We're just going to wait for Diablo to get in the ring with the Sheriff. So, we already know what we're talking about. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say right now. Yeah. If you're enjoying this tournament, I guess follow Bluenaz.
Nah, make sure to drop a follow to twitch.tv/BapMasters.
And those guys.
That's where all the regular tournaments gonna be happening.
Yes, this here is BapMasters Week 10.5, the Bluenaz special. BapMasters, of course, runs regular fighting game tournaments. We got PS4 Dragon Ball on Fridays. We got Smash on Sundays. We're actually doing a Undernight tournament, a Eunice tournament this Wednesday, an exhibition. So if you want to get involved in that, please head on down to the Discord. Room info, it's in. I'll repost it in chat for you right now, Dablo. Give me a second. It's moving. Well, Bluenaz already got it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so make sure to hit a follow for them, and then give a follow to our man Bluenaz for hosting this week's Smash. The mod squad was not able to take it up, not able to get it done. This and Bluenaz is going to pull it through for the whole community. Very kind. Very nice, Mr. Bluenaz. So the Zombie Fest is going to fight Q right now in Losers Quarters, I think. Are they going to be streamed? I don't know.
Yeah, Diablo, we're gonna go ahead and ignore the Smash GG character picks for game 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a bit of an issue. Actually, I think you could just reset the match, my guy.
Oh yeah, alright. There we go.
Just fucking reset it. There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna view tasks
Now
for
just don't
myself this time.
do shit under my name, and we're in there.
Abacus up one match right now in his fight with Red Nose Trunks, just so y'all know. My mother sent me a multiple pound bag of Starbursts the other day, and I do not know why. But I guess that's nice of her to do. I've been eating them slowly over the course of a few days. I put them in the refrigerator at first, but that actually made them harder to chew. It was actually kind of painful, so don't put your Starbursts in the refrigerator, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bad decision. And here we go. We're going to get this match going in a real fat second. Don't even worry about it. Just give me a big minute. I want to take another Starburst consumption break. This isn't sponsored by nobody.
All right, here we go.
DDD and Ike.
Oof.
In here earlier, we heard Bluenaz talking about he thinks DDD has the advantage in this matchup. Diablo saying he didn't want to take things too seriously right now, just kind of ball with his man Ike because he's really been enjoying them in those more casual things. And here we go on Smashville. Nice use of Diablo using those normals. Big sword normals to knock away the Gordos. Bluenaz loves to use them. To suck too. He predicts it now. A lot of Bluenaz's game plan is those Gordos, so we're going to see a lot of them right now. Diablo, of course, using those sword normals to keep things safe and keep things productive. Look at that, 55% already off the stage, wants to come back. Beautiful usage of aerials to keep him away from the edge. Nice footstool to come back nice and safely. Oh, pop him right back out with the vacuum. Nice use of short hop neutral air, wants to avoid the shield pressure. Bluenaz very intelligent with how he's going around. He's not playing defensively, I would say, but he's countering the offense very intelligently. Nice jab combo. That almost would have been massive damage if that had hit. Diablo, of course, going to knock Bluenaz to the side. These two keeping it even right now. Knows that Gordo's going nowhere. Side smash. That was almost a broken shield. Very spooky right now. Beautiful, man. Walks up to his own Gordo. Sucks him for the extra damage. Quick draw will beat out that side smash. A little bit of side tilt. Nice hammer tilt. Ether. Bluenaz actually he predicted that Diablo was going to knock away with that. Of course, the suck did not follow quite the path it went up going. Back throw. What's the defense from Diablo? Down smash going to come out, and Diablo comes back. Bluenaz came back safely. Neutral going to knock him back off. Diablo desperately trying to follow. Almost did not grab the edge. Twice he did not grab the edge because of that Gordo stuck on the side. Very good. Bluenaz utilizing the tools of his character to keep things going. Gets that hit with the Gordo from very far away. Up air will kill him. All right, nice uses. Bluenaz knows to keep them normals. Been going very hard in the air against Diablo. Diablo likes to hang in that air and use those excellent aerials that Ike has to pressure people. Multiple smashes, and we see Bluenaz trying to beat Diablo away from the edge using neutral air. Diablo having a bit of trouble killing Bluenaz. This will be his chance right there. Tilt. Down tilt will finish him off, but with 40% extra credit. It's going to be very long road for Diablo to walk, but he's walking it very quickly, it seems. Uh-oh, there you go. Already building up that 40% deficit right there. He's 85 at this point, so Diablo has a lot of road to cover. Having trouble with those Gordos now. Bluenaz really mixing up those options, those flight patterns to keep things safe. And look, he's actually knocked it to the edge. He cannot grab that edge anymore. Now it's down. He's fine. He's safe. DDD! Hits him with the DDD jump and a Gordo. 128%. Bluenaz knows what's coming. Neutral air going to keep things going nice and tidily. Dash attack. What's the stuff? How are we going to keep this man off the stage? Diablo. It hits him through the Gordo. Slides that sword in there. Very nice. People got to throw up the shields. He beats out that neutral air with an up tilt. 100% on Bluenaz. 128 on Diablo. There we go. Up tilt, no follow-up, unfortunately. And the back air will be enough to kill off Bluenaz. 128% on his second stock. Diablo has to make some work happen right now before things get too edgy. Useful use of the sword normals to keep things going. Keep the damage built. Oh, this man's getting popped off. Ether. Oh, that was looking like a very easy punish for Bluenaz. Did not happen because he did manage to hit the edge perfectly. Nice use of neutral air to cover that jump up. And back air to cover. Bluenaz making a very good choice to cancel his up B. Goes for a grab out of shield and knocks that man so far away. Quick draw back to the stage. Bluenaz actually going off stage will not be able to follow up because he expected some other stuff. So it's going to be A-okay. A dash attack actually kills him at that. What? Okay. Dash attack off the side, gonna kill 86%. Good job, Mike and Ike over here. Diablo using excellent usage of his moves, does not throw things out carelessly, always has an idea and an option for follow-ups, knows how to use his moves very well. Bluenaz, on the other hand, did have some very good stuff. He just got punished for a couple of bad things. Good moves off of Bluenaz right now. We're going to see what the next thing is real quick. And let me talk about the hammer for a quick second. That hammer has a lot bigger range than Ike's sword. Bluenaz elucidated that fact, but at the same time, Ike's sword gives him a beam of attack range, while that hammer is mostly focused on the head. Get a shot. The hammer, of course, does have a hitbox along the entire length of it, but it's much slower on a lot of moves in a lot of directions than Ike's sword is. This gives Diablo a speed advantage that I don't think Bluenaz compensated for when he talked to me earlier. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Bluenaz adjusts. And you see this man loves his Gordos, but at the same time, Diablo is playing very intelligently and not letting himself get hit by those. He's bringing them back, he's deflecting them, as you can see on screen. Pokemon Stadium 2 is the next map we're going for. No character switches. So let's play some games. Get some things figured out real quick. Hold up for a minute. There we go. So what do we need to see out of Bluenaz for an adjustment? We need to see this man play more predictably. Don't want to run up and throw out stuff you're not fast enough. What do we want to see out of Diablo to hold his advantage? We want him to keep intelligently using those sword normals, continue to play an intelligent game, but without getting predictable. He has to play the same game differently. We see Bluenaz making more intelligent use of his shield against that normal pressure, sucks up the Gordo to get that extra damage, very intelligent. Diablo already there's Ike normals. But it's like I said, Bluenaz defensively, keeping to the side and running with those, setting up his Gordos much more intelligently here on PS2. Oh, see, Bluenaz keeping that shield up and knows Diablo is not going to try and go for crazy stuff. Well, never mind. There's the counter. Going to get that hit. Not a whole lot of damage, of course, because that was off of a simple neutral air. Of course, a good counter. That means Diablo knows what's coming. Diablo is making predictions. I don't know if that was attempted side tilt. It did get hit by the Gordo. It was very slow. And we see Diablo and going for another counter, trying to read Bluenaz a bit more, trying to make a bit more predictions. He seems to have... He thinks he has the down low, but does he or does he not at 149.5%? Very scary place for Diablo to be right now, covering his own getup. Neutral air is excellent. Bluenaz dropping off the edge, using that aerial, or I think that's a forward air, excuse me, to get Diablo away from the edge and will take the first stock. Oh, look at him dash dance. Of course, he does take the first stock off that up air and throws another Gordo out to keep himself safe on the ledge. Down smash. It's gonna get held. He could throw it. Oh, it was an up smash. Apologies. By the way, if he had gotten a bit more closer, you saw Bluenaz lost his invincibility and still. Wow! Mana Ether to get back to the stage and to clear out that Gordo, but actually missed the edge. So this uncomfortable situation has turned for a very scary situation. 148 will kill, obviously, off that back air. But my goodness, Bluenaz is up a stock, and they're both at 0%. This is a lot of work for Diablo to do. Nice clash on those jabs. Very intelligent. Gets hit by that Gordo. Tried probably to go and hit that, try and get close, but of course it didn't work out. Bluenaz side dodging out of that string right there. Does not want to talk to Ike too often because he know a percent will do a lot of damage. Tried to go for an up air. Predicted Diablo to come in for that, but Diablo of course did not. Forward air falling down to get some more damage on Diablo. Wants to say, no sir, you're not allowed to press no buttons against me. That jab combo a bit slow. Will get punished of course. Diablo coming in with his own forward airs. Throwing out those Gordos, of course, are not quite ranged properly. Careful. Diablo throwing out a lot of moves right now, and it's being very scary. 75% now. Bluenaz at 81, but at the same time... Whoa, gets hit with a DDD launch. Very barely. Probably did not want that to happen. Got a bit too close for comfort right there. Trying to rush in. Now we see Bluenaz throwing out some moves more because he knows Diablo! Excellent usage of that forward air. Gonna knock that out, even that up. 1-1. And we saw the adjustment. Man was using his shield. Man was using his Gordos more effectively instead of just trying to launch him at Ike, using the suck up to relaunch them again, using those faster projectiles less often. That's the adjustment that we wanted to see out of Bluenaz. So Diablo over here gonna have to maybe reread the situation a bit. I still think that he can get stuff done with that sword. He just has to be a bit more careful. So let's find things out. 1-1 right now. I'll try to let me look if there are any more score updates too. I'll give me a fat minute. You and the Zombies Fest are actually fighting now. They're 1-1 currently. Abacus actually beats Red Nose Trunk 0-2 with Donkey Kong of all characters, and is going to move on to fight whoever loses this game. We're actually going to have our losers finals figured out pretty quickly. Probably actually going to watch Abacus versus the loser here. Just a filling time on that. I don't know. That's up to Bluenaz. What is also up to Bluenaz is these maps. They're coming back. I didn't actually look at the stream for when he was picking that map. Going back to... No, I can see it now. Let's see where we're going. Yoshi's Story is the map we are going to today, ladies and gentlemen. Interesting choice. I'm not really sure what to make of it, to be honest, so we're going to have to find out. We're going to have to... Gentlemen, no spoily doilies, obviously. I mean, I really don't know. Woolly World. Here we go. A nice easy triplat with nothing on the undersides. That's actually a bit of a bad work for, of course, DDD, because DDD can use it undersides to his advantage. Bluenaz, of course, wasn't really going for that, so it doesn't matter much. Keeping things calm, going slowly right now. Bluenaz starting off with that advantage. Carefully, carefully. Quick draws nicely to get Bluenaz away from him. Now Bluenaz has to recover. Tried to up smash DDD launch, but of course he missed a little bit, unfortunately. That's fine, though. He's going to be A-okay. Of course, Diablo already at 91% from all these Gordos. It's a bit of a scary place to be right now. Blocks another one. He knows he doesn't want to try anything crazy because it could result in his death. A beautiful vacuum Gordo, of course. Bluenaz with the forward air on another quick draw. Going to finish that off nice and quickly. Let's see what else he can do, though. Diablo still got 2 stacks, 54% on Bluenaz. Not a lot for him to work with. Oh, nice side smash. We're up to 62 now. But Diablo's got to finish this stock fast. And again, if you hang by that ledge too long, Bluenaz is going to fall out, hit you with that forward air because he knows he doesn't want you on his edge. He wants you to get off and let him come back easy peasy. And look, Diablo's already lost the percentage lead. It's looking bad for him right now. I don't want to count him out right now, but he's going to have to run this next stock after this right back. And it actually whiffs that side smash. Beautiful counter on the up tilt, though. So maybe he's showing signs of life. Excellent counter on the DDD launch. Really making big predictions right now. Trying to counter that Gordo, but he knew what was going to happen. Yeah, Bluenaz is going to drop down and do the thing. No, he just got up and attack. He knows he's going to have to wait for it. And then counter on the dash attack. Diablo at 105% is making fat reads right now. Fat and intelligent reads too. He knows that Diablo is getting a bit cocky and a bit careless, so he's moving in to take advantage of it. Look, 54% on the edge. Side smash does kill him. That side smash was a bit too laggy to be able to recover quickly enough to not get punished by that up B. So unfortunately, Diablo does lose that stock. And now that he's at 0% with only 1 stock left, 81% on Bluenaz, and his own percentage still not climbing very fast, so it's completely a stock that he can even out right now. But he has to play intelligently. Those counters are working for him so well. But at the same time, they require thick reads to work. Yep, Bluenaz trying to walk away there. Rolling around, does not even want to talk. Knows Diablo is going to throw things out. Going to try and go for those defensive options after countering that forward air fall down. Set up. Beautiful up air. Going to clean things around. 0-32 last stock for both of them. This is an edge match, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep things careful. All right, Bluenaz getting worked up right now. These Gordos are doing their work, and there's a lot of extra credit from that last stocks and another. These tilts, Bluenaz is getting the damage on right now. Really stacking up. That quick draw is going to be a beautiful up smash, and now he's on life support. Okay, this is a bit scary right now. A scary situation for Diablo, but he can absolutely recover. If he has intelligent usage of counters, my man reflected it, and then the DDD hammer punched it right back. Ain't going to work out. Forward air, forward air. Let me see some more stuff. Another Gordo. Diablo throwing things out right now, trying to reflect these Gordos, but it's not working out. Max quick draw. That was so scary. That could have been death with a nice, like, side kill. Bluenaz could have killed him. Of course, it did not. My goodness. Okay, Diablo at 160%. Has to be very careful. Neutral air. That hitbox fist is hanging out there. Sucks back that Gordo, launches it out. Counter. He read some stuff and it didn't happen. Has to work out a lot of percent right now. Diablo doesn't want to bother reflecting those Gordos. Gonna hit that counter on the forward air, but he knows these Gordos are a bit too dangerous at these percentages to try and contest like that. Excellent parry to dash attack. Wow, did you see that? That could have been the death of him right there. But he does come back with up B, so Diablo's gonna have to work the ledge right now. What's the chance? Eruption misses it, rolls on in. Bluenaz knows not to fight it. And there we go, side B, and look, he's down. Look at that little crouch. Little crouch, you're gonna get that done.
Damn. That was...
You got him, boy.
GG.
That was good stuff. Oh, and to answer your question, Brendan,
GG's.
yes, Bobby Bob is still in winners. He's actually in winners finals. But fat GG, we saw it play out on that stage. Diablo looking like he had the read, but was not able to fully download. That was corrupted. Abort that process. Yeah, man, Bluenaz, the task manager. So what's the next game that we're gonna watch?
GG Diablo. Next up, I guess it's gonna be me versus Bobby.
Bobby, Bob, and Bluenaz. I'll get to the lore in a quick minute, and I'm assuming this one is actually first to 3, like for real.
Yeah, for real this time. It's best 5.
Excellent, classic BapMaster ruling, and I have an update for you. Hugh's Lucas will beat Zombies versus Incineroar 2-1 in losers, so Hugh will move on to winners semis. Will fight the winner of Diablo versus Abacus mod squad rival matchup. Beautiful information. We love to see it. And let me tell you about something right now. I don't know what the interaction between Gordo and Gale Strike is, but I don't mean to like disparage you here, Bluenaz. I think that because of both a reflector and a much larger profile projectile, if Bobby Bob chooses to play me Sword Fighter, he's gonna have a bit of an advantage against DDD. What do you think about that, Bluenaz?
Yeah, I'm definitely have to cut back on the Gordos a lot, unless I want to, like, really try to catch him off guard with these sucks. So, it's definitely gonna be more of a tilt game here for me.
For sure. Gonna have to play intelligently. I like that. I like that's very smart. I don't think Bobby Bob is gonna have too big of an adjustment on his game plan on account of DDD having quite a big box to punch up.
Yo.
So I think we're gonna see some Sword Fighter stuff.
Hey, GG.
Are Abacus and I off stream?
Wait, let me see where you
Or
at.
are we on stream?
Alright, let me see where you at. Losers Corners. That's gonna be off stream.
Okay, cool. Also good games.
Hey, GG.
GG. Alright then. I'm gonna have to wait for Bobby Bob to roll up in the ring. We're gonna have to get it in a fat second. And ladies and gentlemen, here's actually what I'm curious about. The thing is, DDD has some very good zoning aerials. That's true. You saw in that last game with forward air and neutral air going to keeping Diablo away, both on the ledge and in mid stage. But the question is Lucina. Be the Lucina pick from Bobby Bob today. However, if we do, I would be curious because Lucina neutral air is like 50% of her kit when it comes to neutral. So it's going to be a good question as to what Bobby Bob will go for, because he doesn't have those freer combos with Lucina that he does in
It's me, Sword Fighter.
Oh, see, that's what you're picking. All right, then. Well, I guess I don't need to rattle on about this. For sure. Now, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you know, that's just how it's gonna be. Alright, so what we're seeing on this map pick, Bluenaz, of course, is going to be showing us the map choice in a fat second. And I already told you, Bobby Bob prefers those higher end platforms on the sides, like Kalos, Unova, Town and City, or I guess Smashville, apologies, to get those easy Newt B to up B combos. Bluenaz, I think, will want to go for some triplats right now. But it's appearing that they're going to pick... Don't know. I'm watching the stream right now too. I didn't actually get to watch it. So it's gonna be A-okay, right? And we're gonna find out. I think these two have contrasting choices in maps. Bluenaz wants triplats for those easy movement options because you saw DDD has a lot of ways he can be wily through those platforms. I think Bobby Bob wants the higher end platforms on those Pokemon stages, on those, yeah, he just wants Pokemon. So it's going to be a bit of an interesting combination. We're not going to see, I think, Smashville. We're not going to see FD, I don't think. Because those are very flat.
It's FD.
What? I did... Okay, look, I'm still working on this whole prediction deal.
Yeah, I like my DD on FD.
Oh, alright. Okay, Bluenaz got a confidence in his FDDDD. That was the roundabout of
FDDD.
Sweet, I'm intelligent. FDDD, now here, or FDDDD. And here we go. Bluenaz and Bobby Bob. Let's see where it's gonna find out. Final destination. Gonna suck. Neutral air, falling back down. Things staying very distant. Bluenaz using those tilts to keep Bobby Bob off of him. And there we go. Using the tornadoes to fire the Gordos right on back. I told you, those larger profile projectiles, not as big as I initially thought, but absolutely getting the job done in that regard. Bobby Bob able to hold Bluenaz at the edge. This is a punishment right now. Yep, get that dash attack. You're gonna go over, fire the Gordo over the tornadoes. He doesn't have to deal with that. It's for a forward air when he knows you're trying to pressure him with those moves off stage. He already predicts it. Another forward air. Bluenaz cannot hold that shield, getting very low. Another Gordo reflected by tornado. Bobby Bob just throwing these out. Throw him off the stage. Throw in another Gordo. Suck and throw. We're gonna repeat it. Round 2. Here we go. Bobby Bob, you tried to use the reflector to get those Gordos away from him, but he did with that upbeat. Did not grab the ledge. First stock goes to Bluenaz at 91%, so it's absolutely something Bobby Bob can amend. But look at that Gordo. Keep that suck gone. Ooh, that was a sniper here. That like zoomed in on him. Oh, this is punishment. Wow, Bobby Bob tried to go for an up air, actually missed, but we'll get some jab combos. Using the tornadoes, Bobby Bob going low to the ledge, doesn't want to try anything crazy, rotates around. Look at that dodge speed. That's kind of slow. Bluenaz now approaching 145%. Very dangerous for DDD to exist at. Yeah, tornado up B, that's the dead stuff. You already know what was happening like that. Gordo gonna hit Bobby Bob. A little bit of a percentage lead that Bluenaz has right now. We absolutely respect it, and it's absolutely an effect. Wow, man hit him with the reflected Gordo and then the tornado that he reflected the Gordo with. Bobby Bob again able to punish DDD up B. Oh, nice. Bluenaz holding his shield to try and see what Bobby Bob would do after that. Was able to punish a little bit, nothing too crazy. Oh, that up B gonna whiff. Yep, Bluenaz gonna get those hits off it, launch himself right back to stage with his invincibility, shielding through all of Bobby Bob's pressure, parrying that last thing. Tried to suck him in, but that side tilt will not take it. Holding on to the ledge a bit too long now. Bobby Bob likes to hang on that ledge. Bluenaz likes to hang on that ledge. Bobby Bob punishing that with tornadoes, but it thankfully did not kill last time, so it's going to be just fine. Sucks up the tornado. Wow. Bluenaz sucked the tornado. Bobby Bob, of course, reflected about an up smash to finish off Bluenaz. Bobby Bob at 82%. This is absolutely workable. I don't know what just happened there. That was a lot of interaction at once. Punishment. I love how he parried the star. Man knew not to go in too crazy. You kind of forget that the stars are there sometime, but absolutely there are projectiles to come out from them up smash. Up B. Coming back on the safety. A bit bad. Turned around though. Careful. Ooh, that Gordo almost got reflected right back into him. Oh, ooh. Bluenaz is getting punished for hanging on this ledge right now. These tornadoes are forcing him to come back up. That's actually really good by Bobby Bob, able to take advantage of that behavior. Not holding the shield this time, gonna get punished 107%, 118%. Almost got killed right there after getting hit by another tornado. They are forcing Bluenaz to come back a lot faster than he likes to, which is absolutely dangerous for him. Of course, that up smash punished by that rollout. And Gordo's gonna wait. Almost killed. Side B's back to stage, but 149%. Almost got that kill. Me. The crowd goes crazy. That's the first game for Bobby Bob. A beautiful upbeat. Gonna get that all evened out right there. I love the thing Bobby knows. Bobby knows what he has to do to take accurate usage and advantage of the situation he has been given. And the answer to it, the answer is 100%. Always and forever going to be to throw out those tornadoes. High size, big damage. Well, not big damage, but sets up for big damage. And most importantly, it's going to force those Gordos that Bluenaz likes to use out of here. It ain't going to work out for those. You cannot keep using his main tool. And that's a behavioral counter pick. And I understand that that's a main, so it's not anything to not expect. But at the same time, it's a very high quality choice by it's Bobby Bob just observing the situation that he's in, observing what his opponent, he knows his opponent's going to do. I'm assuming Gordo pressure is a big thing for DDD anyway, just going to go in and get that stuff done. Very intelligent. Very high quality, I would even go as far as to say. So we're picking new maps right now. You guys will see it in real time too, because Bluenaz has to pick the maps, and we are all seeing this from his perspective. So don't even worry about it. He's going to get that done real quickly. These two guys stepping up to get their stages picked. And yes, you did just see it, ladies and gentlemen. Or you're about to see it anyways. And we are getting the map choice. These two got their picks, counter picks staved on the smash.dg. As you're about to see, it goes to Smashville. There we go. No character changes, obviously. Makes sense. And here we go for game 2. Now here's the thing. Bluenaz said he was confident in his FDDD, but it didn't end up working out. Now, of course, Smashville is a pretty flat stage as well, but has that central platform, so that is meaningful. Bit of lag right now. It's going to be fine. Throwing out those tornadoes right now. Suck. Nope. Side B, gonna reflect those tornadoes again. Bluenaz finding himself in a lot of trouble. His usual defensive ledge strategies don't work when those lingering projectiles are sent against him. Throwing out the tornadoes. Let's be careful now. Bluenaz being very conservative with his Gordos right now. At the same time, not able to land a whole lot of them. Bobby Bob playing on the central platform because DDD's big size gives him a lot of combo. You saw he hit Bluenaz with the Gordo. He reflected with the same up smash that he hit Bluenaz with. Reflects that DDD. Of course, they're just going to file off. Bluenaz at 154%. This recovery is going to be brutal for him. Tries to go for another forward air off of that that tornado hit. Not going to get it. Reflex the Gordo. Nice suck. I think Bluenaz trying to suck the Gordo, but honestly it was fine. Side B's gets hit by that Gordo strike. Oh! And Bluenaz goes for the double suicide. Look at that man. He knew what he was doing. He knew he was like, oh, I know I'm about to die. I'm going to take you with me. That's so no respect at all. Nothing involved, man. Side dodges. He evens the game up right there, though. So it's going to be absolutely fine for your man, Bobby Bob, using Bluenaz, very intelligent. Actually, I'd go as far to say evening up the stocks. He knew that was a more likely, better advantage situation for him to take. High power level. I love that. I love to see that kind of play. Side B almost got punished by the down smash, so he was able to shield very low recovery on that move. See what Bobby Bob can do right now. Hasn't been going for, well, he has been going for a little bit. DDD jump. Another tornado. Gonna hold that shield. Sucks in. We know those feet were not covered. Nice forward air, Bobby Bob. How you getting back? Gonna up B through the Gordo. Oh, tried to side smash him right off the stage. Didn't really come out in time, though. Suck up to fire those tornadoes right on back. Careful now. Bobby Bob going for stuff, but Bluenaz is ready to defend against it. He knows to keep careful. Nice dash attack. Bobby Bob wants to fight in the middle of the stage. He's using that side B. Gonna recover high because he knows Bluenaz isn't really gonna follow him. Bobby Bob playing very carefully right now. Wanted to go for a punish. Beautiful forward air by Bluenaz to get him away from the edge. That's standard up tilt. Bluenaz actually running this game back now. Very good. But oh, this is not death. This is very close though. Suck. Bluenaz has to use a lot of defensive options right now on the ledge because he knows Bobby Bob can give him a big deal. And we're talking that new stuff. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Very intelligent. Bluenaz knew that was going to come back. So what's the stage stuff that Bobby Bob's going to throw out? Oh, goes for an upbeat. Does not connect. But that up smash is just gonna it's just gonna take so long. Bob's gonna make that down tilt through it. Trying to hack at that shield right now, but Bluenaz knows to roll away. He knows not to stick around too long in Bobby's world, having to use that suck to protect against the Gale Strike. However, he does know that Bob is just gonna reflect it again. Oh, that's up. Here we go. Back throw. Watch the mix, Bob. Doing more tornadoes, having to shield through that. Bluenaz tried to go for another double suicide, but it did not work out that time. Carefully now. Back throw will kill these percents. 102 though on Bob. Bluenaz got this looking like it's all wrapped up. An easy Gordo will knock him off the side. Sucks the Gordo back. He knows what to take out of this advantage. Barely hitting him with that tilt though. Bob ain't gonna pursue because he know the uppie is not gonna work out for him. Look at that damage with that aerial though. Bob has to play very carefully right now with these tornadoes to make sure that he's getting his kills. He knows what Bluenaz can do to him. He knows what he can bring, the rain of destruction and terror that this game will rain down on this night. Another beautiful Gordo. Reflected back. Oh, pop him right out. Pop a Rotzi. Try to go for a side smash. That B is going to come back. Wow, look at this percentage that Bob is working up with these tornadoes hitting these Gordos right now. Forcing Bluenaz to block. Absolutely a terrifying situation to be for either of them. Little bit of a shield struggle right there. Oh, this up B might kill. Bob running back that last stock with intelligent play and meaningful choices. I love that. Here we go. That's 0-2, but one more game to determine who is going to move on to Grand. That's the important stuff. And here's where I think we're going to see Bluenaz's major adjustments to work things out. And if he ever wants to run it back, it's going to start right here and right now. And I'll tell you why. Because he had a lot of that stuff working out Bob. He kind of choked that out. He kind of choked during that last stock. But it's 100% viable that this won't happen again. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you might be saying, oh, but Tommy, it only evened up because he double suicide at the beginning to clear out the percentages and take away Bob's advantage. Maybe, but we take those. It happened once. It's not about that he double suicided. It's about that he got advantage over his opponent and was able to capitalize massively on it. And that is what's going to make the difference, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to see what's going to get going. It appears, yes, sir. I got a score update for you, too. Diablo's Ike will lose 0-2 to Abacus's Donkey Kong. So loser semis will be Hugh and Abacus. We're going to watch those on stream after this, so don't worry about it. We'll have that worked out real quick. Gotta check some stuff really quick. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. We're not gonna DQ yet. Q. It's fine. And now here we go. Bluenaz and Bob gonna get this fight going real quick. What's the map pick? We can watch it with him. It's Battlefield. An understandable decision. Bluenaz wants to take away that platform advantage that Mii Sword Fighter has when you have those the V-plats. It's understandable. Here comes the Mii Sword Fighter, face blacked out. Alright, Bob gonna start this off early with some forward airs, getting nice combos off these platforms. So maybe he has a little bit of knowledge here. A little bit of lag too, but it's gonna be fine. Bob working up an early lead right now with these tornadoes. Another forward air, that's 61%. I'm looking at him. Gonna have to show that Gordo what's the edge stuff. Rolling back, rolls. What that one is. It looks like it's probably a neutral air. Tornado reflect those Gordos. Excellent usage of up smash to cover that roll. 114% already up on Bluenaz. This is looking scary. Gonna pressure that shield there, forward air. Finally, Bluenaz with that dash attack. Oh, that's punishable. Roll it out. That's a downhill. Apologies. Oh, that's... Oh! Another up B whiffing on DDD. I don't know where that difficulty is coming from Bobby, but he's been having trouble converting his Gales into up B at the ledge against DDD. I don't know what's up with that, but it has been happening quite consistently tonight. All right, another down tilt. Gonna say, get off me. Reflect that. Wow, that was micro space. A little bit more forward, and Bobby Bob would have eaten that. You have to block the Gale. Does not keep his shield up for the forward air. 160% more or less on your man Bluenaz. It's a terrifying situation. Don't want to get caught out right now. Will keep. Wow. Hits him with the hammer strike. Follows up with the Gordo. That's one hit. Calculated beautifully. And 93%. Bluenaz is making excellent progress. We are approaching kill percents. DDD is going to be able to get his murder on in a fat minute. But Bluenaz is easily already there. Another up B that didn't quite connect. I wonder what's up right now. If only I could inquire with Bobby Bob. That up throw does not kill. Oh, that's a Gordo getting hit. 106. That can be scary percentages when you're facing a DDD. So let's see what's going on. 193% though. DDD having no business living at those percent factor will kill. For sure. Maybe a little bit of bad day. I didn't get the finisher sparks, but it doesn't matter. Let's see what little percentage that Bobby Bob can work up. He's already got 14% off that first Gale. These down tilts that are coming out from Bluenaz are very intelligent ways to get Bobby Bob off of him. He's working up this percent slowly but steadily, not being able to find his kill moves though. That's the problem. Bluenaz isn't able to finish off his opponent. That's scary. That's the terrifying part. Got the wow. Man got the wow. Okay, I need a second to process. Okay, Bobby Bob, slow down, please. I need a minute to process. Man's already up a 2 stock. Oh, that's crazy. And let me tell you, that man had so many high power reflections, so many high level trades with Bluenaz just then. That was insane. Man knew precisely where it was going and knew exactly. He had awareness 5,000% to convert off of every opportunity he got in that 5-second span. Down air, because he knew that up B ain't gonna convert. And look at him punishing 164%, not a percent any meat sword fighter should live to. And the hammer and Gordo is gonna take him out easily. That's the death of DDD. Why did that happen? I'm gonna watch the stream real quick.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
That sound fair, but GG, it was a good game you got there. Bluenaz, Mr. Bluenaz, of course, gonna head down and fight the winner of our next match, Hugh and Abacus. They're gonna need a little bit of adjustments. The Smash GG is weird, and I will be right back. Finally, we have not seen Abacus in ages on this stream, and I'm a personal Abacus fan, so I'm 100% ready for this. Give me a fat minute though. I need to adjust some stuff real quick before we get going. Of course, don't wait for me. We'll get fine. Alright, things are going to get going real quick. We have people loading up right now. Abacus, a classic. Let me tell you, this man is straight up the symphony. He's been rolling Donkey Kong all tournament. I hope he pulls it out again. No, goes back to his Falco, which is 100% understandable. Hugh rocking that Gimp-tastic nest, and I'm ready to see it.
Lucas.
Here we go. Now we already FD for sure. He likes FD. Now we already know, ladies and gentlemen, how defensive Abacus's Falco can be. If you watched last week's tournament, we saw Abacus go on an absolute frenzy with this boy, using his side smashes to absolutely bait people out. But he also had more of an advantage on platforms where people had to make bigger movement decisions to get to him. And here on FT, he doesn't get that advantage. I would say map-wise, this is looking like Hugh has a bit of a map advantage, but and the percents reflect this at this point. But I want Abacus can get his game going. As soon as he knows what's going on, he's going to be fine. However, that ain't going to be right now. A bad Flash Fox into a bad Fire Falcon is going to kill him right off. Oh, he's already down in stock. And look at Hugh, only at 30. He's very low percentage right now. Absolutely a run-back game going to have to be for Abacus. Nice, getting past the PK freeze to go punish, and there's that that side smash. Scrimgore in the chat, he's an Abacus fan for sure. Carefully now, we see him. Abacus trying to avoid these normals. He was using these over projectiles against Abacus right now. I'm not sure if it's because he reflects the flash or if because he's fought. I know he fought a Falco already. Was it Abacus? No, it was Spoonfed.
Yeah, Hugh fought Spoony first, and it was a 2-0.
Yeah, he's played out a situation like this against Spoonfed before, so he knows to play carefully against a Falco. He knows to bring out that side magnet, and he knows to bring out those normals. There's the side smash. Abacus special, only at 25% now, so it wasn't too much extra credit for your man Hugh. It was going to be a big boy, but very careful. A magnet coming out, beautiful forward air, going to keep away. We want to use that long stuff against Falco right now, especially Abacus, because of how much this man likes to play around you, throwing moves at him. Uh-oh, he ate a bolt. That doesn't heal too much, but he's still healing. Nice PK fire to knock Abacus to the side. He's going to have to defend at the ledge right now. He did not quite make it. Expected a roll in, didn't come out, though. No real ledge defense off of Abacus. Going to play very non-committal movement. Does get grabbed. Oh, that was almost a very bad situation for him there. Of course, your man was able to get through just fine. That Flash Falcon looked like it might punish a little bit, but of course it didn't. Right now, these percentages are in the big difference. He was able to keep things under control right now. Setting him off the side, trying to go for a PK freeze, doesn't make it. Not enough range. You see Hugh desperately trying. Look at that trade, knocking him far away. Ooh, reflected PK fire. Coming back again. Hugh wants to get Abacus back off that ledge, and he will do that with that neutral there. PK Thunder. Oh, tried to two-frame that. Didn't work out though, so it's fine. PK Freeze also misses, forcing Abacus to keep bringing out that reflector out of the air. And that PK Freeze is going to be the death of him. Very good by Hugh to use those projectiles intelligently, finally getting his Oopsie, Jay. Oh, jeez, that's a mouse. I accidentally almost pulled everything off my desk by elbowing my cords. Hugh elbowed that PK Thunder. Will fall off a bit too big of a distance to come back from that 15%. This is actually pretty even right now. So let's see what's going to go down. Side Magnet heal just a flex on him. Trying to throw out those forward airs. He knows that's a good non-committal option for him right now. 50%, 60% now. Got that after image. Time for Falco to get some hits in. Ooh. Oh!
Oh, man, that was...
Oh, my goodness. Excellent use of that. Yeah, ooh.
He's dead.
Ah, beautiful usage of smashes by Hugh to finish him off. Use that up smash to get after image. Use that down smash to get that man as he was coming up from his Fire Falcon. Very intelligent. Hugh knew when to call his stuff. He had his strategies all worked up. Very good. I need to go pick something up really quickly. Give me a second. running back. So here we go. Oh, jeez. This fell off my mouse. Took it back on, though. It's fine. Okay, on the A, okay. What are we gonna have to see out of Abacus to make the adjustment? Hopefully platforms. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Alright, looks like we're gonna be going to Town and City.
Town and City, that makes sense. Add some plots for my man. Remember last week, Town and City was a map that Abacus did very well on against Straw Hat. So big intelligentsia from Abacus. I don't remember who made that choice, so honestly, I don't remember how stage picking works. I should learn that. Another very important thing to note is that this is one of the few dynamic platform maps in the current map rotation, so it's going to be very interesting to see what they're going to do during those transfer times when things will flatten out and that map advantage kind of goes back to Hugh. So we'll see. You're keeping it. Oh wow! After Image going to beat out Hugh's. Hugh does not come back. That's wow. That's a shame.
That's unfortunate. Now Hugh's got a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely. After just an unfortunate SD. He does have that one matchup though, so it won't be terrifying for him. But it has a lot of work to do to get this up this up and running again. Not to mention the whole stock lead thing, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, yeah, you see Hugh, now that he's down that stock, is playing very cautiously. Doesn't want to commit to too much because he knows the punishment will sting even harder at this point. Abacus, at the same time, doesn't really want to go in because that's not Abacus's style. Abacus wants Hugh to come to him, but Hugh doesn't want to. So it's going to play very non-committally near Hugh, but not really go into him. Hope Hugh tries to call something out and gets wrong.
Yep. He's literally just PK freezing
around
from
you
this.
right now, trying to throw out those blaster bolts.
Oh, it worked!
Hits him with the PK freeze finally, which will encourage you to get back on stage faster. Those platforms are moving.
I'm surprised that worked.
Ooh. All right. Hugh trying right now to keep things distant, but that side smash again from Abacus finally. Apologies, I had some gas in myself. He hasn't been throwing that out as much in this tournament. Never mind. We'll get that on the down air. It's a beautiful defensive move out of Falco. You looking like he's having some trouble right now, especially even after the SD.
Oh, he's dead again!
PK Thunder. 94%. Abacus looking for the 3 stock right now. It's whether or not Hugh can push him down. Because unlike other opponents that he's faced, it's a lot harder to come back. Well, actually, I guess, no, against Falco. Spoonfed, he showed off what he can do against Falco. But at the same time, Abacus showing how he can come back. He knows where Falco really shines. Got the dash attack. Because these early percents, on one hand, there's a lot of room for Abacus error-wise, trying to get Hugh up to those kill percents. On the other hand, he himself cannot commit too hard because he knows if he screws up real bad, he dies. Then see, there, he screwed up and he died. A back throw will finish him off. BK freeze, and it's that same platform situation from earlier. Hugh hiding on that far platform, Abacus going and staying on the main stage and not wanting to approach him.
There's really no way for Abacus to really get in here, because if he tries, he's your game.
Baits him off
like, a grab will kill.
The PK Thunder, very
That's
low
going to
operating space, back throw. Careful, this might actually be a very scary recovery situation for Abacus.
Ooh, he's dead.
Wow.
It's even.
Just like that, Hugh evens it back up. This man plays
That's incredible.
He knows what he's doing. He's like, oh, you're gonna come to me, I'm just wait for you, because I know you can't approach me high quality. I know that you're gonna have low quality approaches. I'm gonna make money off of that. Hugh evens up the stock count even after that unfortunate SD at the beginning of the game. However, we do see Abacus running that percent up on Hugh right now. 70%. It's a lot of work Hugh has to do to kill Abacus at this point, but it's 100% even up stock-wise, and that's not something I expected to see. So good on Hugh. Try to get that side smash. He was on the wrong side, though. Ooh, nice. Trying to go for those grabs right now at the edge. He wants to throw Abacus off just like he did earlier. Again, nice usage of the tether. And here goes Abacus. Again, not going to follow because that's not what he likes to do. He will let his opponent come to him. Uh-oh, and here we go. The platforms are shifting once again. He was probably going to go back to that left, rightward platform like he does and try to pressure Abacus there. Because it's worked out twice for him at this point. One time, pretty neutral ending. And the other time, of course, killing. So he was trying to win out. See, that platform's back, and it's going to return to the exact same situation. And Abacus knows not to approach him, even though he's at 108%. Going to toss to that PK freeze. Side magnet, goes in for that forward air. Hugh, yep, going to have to grapple back. But we'll stay on that platform. Abacus does not want to commit to going over there, even though Hugh is at such a high percent, he knows he can get gimped again, which is what he's afraid of. Having a massive respect for his opponent right now. He's forcing him away with even more and more PK freezes, trying to get bait Hugh down. See, he got on the platform and then leaves.
Oh.
Uh-oh, gotta get off now. Moving things, and now Abacus has to deal with that. Quick and simple. Up stuff is gonna finish him off.
Great job by Hugh, almost bringing that back.
Yeah, great job by Abacus playing very, very cautiously around Hugh. He knew both of them know what they're up against. So this game 3 is going to be very interesting to watch because these two know what each other do. So I wonder how they're going to counterpick around that.
Yeah, this game 3, this is it, by the way. This is the loser semis, so this is the last game.
Yeah.
Town and City isn't banned, so take that with how you will.
That's interesting knowledge. Because, I mean, that's just very interesting knowledge. Because wasn't that last map Town and City?
Yeah, so, and it's, oh no, he's gone to Battlefield. I was gonna say, it's Hugh's pick.
Alright, so Hugh, yeah, no, it makes sense. I don't think he wants to go back to Town and City because he knows Abacus knows what he wants.
Now Abacus is onto him. He was able to. Now Abacus is onto him. He was able to cheese him twice, but he's not gonna be able to do it again.
Yeah, not gonna get him that 3 times in a row. Okay. So we're gonna start moving. I got an ad on a different Discord to investigate.
Ridley changed to Ridley. Oh,
I have so many questions.
Oh.
Also, why the heck is the Saki Saturday?
Mustard
Saki
Ridley.
Saturday this week is apparently freaking Shrek slime.
This is gonna be interesting.
So what's the Ridley play?
I have no idea.
I don't know what to expect of this because I don't know how Ridley works really. Boy, too big for Smash, one might say. But however, I guess that makes sense. That grab does give Hugh a lot of opportunities to send his opponents off the stage to play a Lucas. See, another one off. Another forward air, gonna make him come back in a bad situation. Tries to get that down smash a bit too slow. But you see Abacus absolutely trying to punish this stuff, backing up very intelligently when Hugh goes for those grabs. Throw him off the side. Try to side smash. Alright, what's the stuff? Down smash again. Of course, Abacus is going to hold that shield. Hugh comes back to stage and barely grabs the ledge. Again. There's finally the down smash. Hugh's been spamming those.
Almost hits him with that up B.
Yeah, dude, that would have probably killed him. Carefully now. We see a fireball come on out.
These nice short up nairs.
That hasn't been the option.
Nice read.
Beautiful down smash. So Hugh's been throwing those out. Eventually it had to work. Hugh trying to play on the edge right now. Only now recovering into the center of the stage. He knows he's in a very dangerous position. 101%. Using those neutral airs to keep Falco off of him.
But he's still alive.
And he lives. Great DI. 126% now. Another side smash like that will kill him, probably. But Ridley's gonna live. Throw him off. What's the stuff? Tried to go again. Abacus gonna go low this time. He knows that when Hugh pursues him, he doesn't need to do anything crazy. Wow. And again, almost another after image beaten out by down smash. Hugh only throwing out a couple of fireballs at a time. Trying to pursue again.
Extend his lead.
Yeah. 180. Look at all this. Like 102%, and he's selling his third stock.
Abacus
is running.
He's almost dead.
That almost killed him for sure. One
Another
good hit off
side
stage.
That's it.
Death.
That kills.
Crazy.
Abacus was not ready for this Ridley.
He didn't know. He doesn't know what to do. This is the pocket. He's got a pocket Ridley that's gonna eat you right now. And look at Hugh. He's very. That was so smart. Hugh had been side specialing. Oh, rolls into that. But side specialing, so he kept grabbing the ledge, and then finally does the one that does hit. Abacus wasn't ready for it. Does kill him off with that last smash attack though. But my goodness.
I feel like this Ridley's a bit too big to fit in the pocket. He's more like a backpack Ridley.
Backpack Ridley? I mean, maybe because it's I would not call. I wouldn't call it the backpack Ridley because it's Ridley carrying Hugh right now, not the other way around. But it's working out for sure.
Well, yeah, Ridley's wearing the backpack. But Abacus starting to make some progress.
Nice after image to that down smash. Doesn't want to talk to it. Got a bit too antsy-pantsy now at 86%. At the same time, Abacus at 51. Nothing to worry about, really, because he was still up that first stock.
Yeah, I think Hugh was able to take those first two stocks just by sheer, like, surprise. Like, Abacus has probably never faced an elite Ridley. But now Abacus is starting to do what Abacus does, which is catch up and, like, start to download the opponent.
Yeah, he plays that game, that defensive download game, very well with his Falco. And while you are right, there was a lot of misunderstanding from just the shock of seeing a Ridley. 87% though, so it's a dangerous position, but he can absolutely run it back as long as he keeps to play safely. There, see, rolling right out of the range of that side grab, and then going in for side smash.
It's a one-stock game.
One-stock game, but Abacus is up 87%. One bad grab could be the end of him. 108% though off that down smash.
He was just charging that forever. Hope, and that is it.
There is
a JV2.
That's it. No, it's not a JV2. They're on one stock each. Oh, the evil Metroid win theme. Ridley takes it. Hugh moves on. Abacus is sent home by the pocket pick no one was expecting. He's too big for Smash Brothers. My goodness. So now, is it Hugh versus Hugh?
It is. I'm scared.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have fun with this. All right, good luck. Two projectile masters. Now, before you can even say PK Fire will counter basically every Gordo Bluenaz sends after him, I want something to be kept in mind. Hugh likes the Gimp game. He likes to make his opponents fall off the edge and then go after them there. That's where he likes to fight. However, Bluenaz have shown in multiple matches throughout this tournament that he has access to offstage tools to keep him safe. Very high intelligence. So we're gonna have to use the thinking caps to determine what we're gonna do. I'm not sure what Bluenaz wants in stage choice because he's been mixing me up with those stage choices, I'll be real. Like, going FD with DDD, that's crazy. But I don't know what he wants. We know what Hugh wants, and that's flat stages. I don't know what we're going to see in terms of map picks, to be honest. So don't ask me. I do think that Hugh is not going to pull out his Ridley immediately against Bluenaz. I personally don't expect that. So, I think the first match we're going to see that Lucas, we're going to see that, the PK Fires, PK Thunders, PK Freeze. I think if it gets to it late, we are going to start watching the Ridley come out if it comes to it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, do keep in mind, this is a finals match, so it's first to 5, that's first to 3 best of 5. Winner will go on to face off against Bobby Bob in the grand finals. Loser will go home 3rd place. So it's all up to what they want to pick. I mean, here's the thing. Lucas versus DDD. I think the Gimp game will be hard. against a DDD because DDD has very good recovery. Got that upbeat, got multiple jumps. The only thing that will reliably kill him are offstage's spikes, which Lucas has access to with his down air. But Hugh has not been going for that a whole lot. And the times he has gone for it, it has not been very effective because he has trouble making it connect. So I don't think that's what we're going to see out of Hugh right now. What I do think we are going to see is PK Freeze. It's got a big hitbox, and so does your man, good old DDD. I think what we're going to see is a lot of projectile play out of Hugh to try and deal with the Gordos that Bluenaz will inevitably be using.
Yeah, DD can't suck PK Freeze. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah, so be careful. Yep, here we go. Makes sense. Not going to bring out that what's it called. No Ridley just yet from our man Hugh. Going to FD, that makes sense. Giga Bowser on that track. Yep, makes sense. Hugh is going to use the many options he has available to not deal with those Gordos. However, he is going to go for more normal approach, more normals-based, aerial-based approach this time instead of a more projectile-focused one. Very interesting choice, but I respect it. PK Freeze, yep, Bluenaz is forced to block that. They're not able to suck another throw. Hugh is sending his opponent off stage now, and that's where he likes to play. Wow, got hit by that star, so not able to punish that correctly. Neutral air, yep, to keep that off him. He knew what was coming. Bluenaz using those massive DDD aerials to say no, to go for big punishes, but they're not quite having the same effect. Hugh, very smart to keep blocking. Does not want to get hit by those Gordos right now. Expected to roll out, didn't come by. And this is where it likes to play. What's the mix? Oh, uses PK Freeze to reflect the Gordo. Oh, gets buried. Look at that. Look at that. That was disgusting. That was absolutely vile. Hugh traded the upbeat with his own PK Freeze, and it launched Bluenaz so far to the other side of the screen, he didn't even bother trying to recover. That's gross. And you see Hugh at 83, 98%. Dangerous percents to play against DDD, but if you can keep it together, it will absolutely work out for him, so it's going to be fine. And I mean, goodness gracious, this man working it out, reflecting another Armor Boy. Oh, wow, that kills. Okay, evening up 23% on Bluenaz, so not a whole lot of trouble right now. That was so big from Hugh and from Bluenaz too. He's running the projectile game and he's keeping those Gordos off of him, which is absolutely what he needs to do. Backing the spikes off of that back air. PK Thunder to get him off him. Oh, he's coming right after you. Uh-oh. Oh, that could have been so scary right there. Just barely missed. Bluenaz was looking to do some damage. Dodges through PK Freeze. Gets thrown again. Don't hold your shield, man. He knows it's going to happen. The suck. The blow. All right. Hits that. That Gordo was on the field. And Hugh, yeah, doesn't want to contest that right now. Gonna move in with more of those normals. That forward air doing a lot of work for Hugh right now. Wants to get those spike off of back air. Throw him off the side. How does he want to play? Probably PK Freeze. Makes sense. Reads that jump in, but nah, Bluenaz knows to wait. Bluenaz loves to hang on the edge. And unlike Bobby Bob, Hugh is not forcing him to come back once he grabs that. So it's absolutely fine for Bluenaz to just hang out on that ledge and not deal with it. Oh. Does he have enough jumps to come back? He does. See that DDD recovery? I told you, not going to lose to PK Thunder. Was very interesting to see that side smash fly so far. And of course, the armor on up B will be enough to save Bluenaz from any incoming PK Thunders. So that offstage stuff not being as effective as Hugh would probably like it, but at the same time, still having a great amount of success when he gets him off. Uh-oh. Rolls right out of the side. Knows not to be there. Back throw will kill. Oh, Hugh gonna rotate that shield just a little bit of flex. Oh, putting on the shield pressure now. Another back throw. Don't want to hold the block. PK Freeze not gonna come out. Bluenaz gets up with the get-up attack. There's not a whole lot that Hugh can do to Bluenaz off stage due to the nature of DDD. It's very good recovery, and the armor has in his up B. But those punishes on stage are going excellently right now. Nice forward there, gonna knock him on off. following him with that PK Thunder. Bluenaz barely coming back. Gets hit with that up smash. Could have been a very dangerous situation. Yep, no trading that. Bluenaz comes back in with the up B. Did not come out. That up smash from Hugh did not come out fast enough to trade it and save him like it did last time. Bluenaz, yep, grabs the ledge. Cancels out early. Doesn't want to talk to it. 145% now. Bluenaz is in the danger zone. Rolls through another PK freeze. Forced to hang out near Hugh. Another color palette. Oh, PK freeze does not affect the DDD launch. 169%. Reflecting that back, throwing out these ices. Oh, that back forward throw. All right, what's the stuff? Backs up. He knows Bluenaz is going to recover high. Didn't want to contest him in the air because he knows DDD has the advantage there. Back air does not back throw does not kill as it looked like it would. Tries to two-frame him, not going to happen. Riding up and safe easily. Oh, what? He down tilts, but the man's featured at the up smash will take him down. I'm not sure what the interaction there was. Not quite sure why he was able to survive, but he absolutely did. That up smash will take out Bluenaz, and that's game 1 to Hugh. Still 2 more to get, though. He was racked up 10 KOs. Let's not forget. So we're going to have to give it a little bit of a wait time here to understand what these two want to do to get their things, get their work out going. We're talking pump the iron right now so these dudes can get the gold. Do you understand me? Now you might be saying, Thomas, what's the option select for our man Bluenaz to run it back? Well, here's the facts, ladies and gentlemen, and I just have to tell you the truth right now. This is the kind of thing you'd hear on the radio at like what? Early, like on the early morning rush? Oh, jeez, I don't even want to think about that. Well, what you are going to hear is that the answer is not a whole lot. Because, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you. Was it the projectiles that was killing Bluenaz? No. Was it the smashes that was killing Bluenaz? Honestly, not really. Throws and air normals. Lucas is very fast compared to DDD. And you saw how many times Bluenaz ate a bad throw. That grapple is amazing off of Lucas. These Earthbound characters can chuck people. So you want to be careful with them, right? Right now, you don't want to make any stupid decisions. According to that stage, yes, we are going to go to Battlefield. And it does appear your man Bluenaz is switching to Roy. You got to pocket Roy. We're going to see how effective it is right now. You, of course, going out to switch up his own stage, so everything is focused right now. How can Roy beat Lucas? Well, Roy and Lucas are much closer on the terms of speed than DDD and Lucas. So that's a sensible decision. Big knowledge, great choice to make. But it depends on whether or not Bluenaz can work with Roy. Because I personally have not seen a whole lot of Roy. So it's going to be a curiosity. Not a flamey AuTomaton's on Roy's attack, but we already knew that was true. Getting thrown again. Don't hold that shield, Bluenaz. That will end up poorly for you. Now, in this state, he does have access to a counter, which might be able to help him out, but I'm not sure, because a lot of his trouble, again, is with throws. Not to mention, Roy can get gimped by Lucas a lot more than DDD can. So I think we're going to see Roy Hugh want to play his game more. His off-stage game of PK freeze, that's going to be bad. Will it up smash right back? But look at that! He got all the hits of PK Thunder launch in there. A counter is not going to save PK free. Lucas is too far away. I'm going to counter that PK freeze too, but again, not enough. Trying to throw those up smashes to punish back throw. Oh my goodness. It's exactly as foretold, and he ain't coming back from that. That's the problem. Hugh can absolutely do his gimp game from here. Up smash isn't even going to kill him. He was at such a low percent already. Only 44 in all 3 stocks. I don't know about this character choice. It does not look like Bluenaz's Roy is able to do things right now. And sure, it may have just gotten here, but I don't know how much I trust it. Okay, freeze. And fire. Throwing the projectiles now, knowing Bluenaz wants to stay away. Doesn't, because... Bluenaz acting very non-committally right now. He doesn't want to get close, but at the same time, Bluenaz doesn't want to take the risk to approach him. Back thrown. That side smash not going to punish anything. Good dash attack, though. Alright, that Crater ain't going to go too far, but let's see what he can do right now. Grab that ledge a bit too fast. Hold it carefully now. Bluenaz again dancing on the edge of Hugh's projectiles. Wants to get in only when he's safe. He at 105% right now. Up smash. Look at that shield. It was so low. It was close. Whiffing that smash. Rolls through the side B. Well, he was actually probably looking to try and combo his own PK Fire into the launch attack. Trying to put that shield pressure on with that combo, but Hugh is blocking very intelligently. That counter out of Bluenaz isn't going to work out either. Hugh is really keeping control. Dash attack will kill him, but at 73%, that's plenty of extra time for Hugh to come back. Like, that's a lot of work. But maybe I'm being a bit too pessimistic right now. Bluenaz at the same time playing very intelligently around those projectiles. Does get hit by that PK Fire. And as Hugh closes in, he's able to go right on over. Oh, Bath thrown again. He's holding his shield. Gets hit by PK Thunder. That's the death. What can you say? Here comes Bluenaz back at it again. This Roy has not been working out for him. The Gimps, or rather I should say, Hugh is having a lot of fun with this new character choice because even though Bluenaz is doing very well, the dance are out them using Roy's superior speed over DDD to stay safe from those projectiles. At the same time, he was able to run his Gimp game much more than he was. Look, another PK Thunder, another Blue. He can't come back from that. This man's dead. 2 stocks. And every single time was a PK Thunder Gimp. It's absolutely. I would say that was not a great choice off of Bluenaz. I do not think the Roy pick was the option there. Knowing how Hugh plays, I don't think it was a good choice. But we'll have to see. There's one more game, potentially 3, for Bluenaz to redeem himself. So let's find out what he wants to do. I don't know if he'll want to change characters. I think he should, but whether or not he will. Platforms are also going to be a big question that we want to ask in a quick minute, but I'm not really sure how Roy fares with platforms. I personally feel like Roy is probably a character who likes platforms, but I personally don't know. Yep, looks like he's going to go switch his character. I'm watching the stream right now, because that's all I can see of Bluenaz's view. Yep, gonna go back to his DDD. That makes absolute sense. Very logical right there. So let's see. As far as stages go, he's picking something. You will see this before I say it. But Omega is going to Omega Hannonbow. With the green screen, that's FD, ladies and gentlemen. Again, 2 FD games. So it's basically going to be a repeat of round 1. So we're betting, ladies and gentlemen, can Bluenaz make the good adjustment during this match? Or will we have a repeat of round 1? That's what I'm curious about. That's what I want to know. So let's find out. Here we go. No character switches. Your man Bluenaz, of course, is going back to his DDD, hitting up FB at Hannonbow. But what's the adjustment he has to make? I want to see what he does to adjust. Oh, this is just regular old FD. For sure. I guess Bluenaz just wanted the Hannonbow for the mean down tilt. Gonna get the easy damage to start. Yep. PK freeze, carefully, down tilting again. Carefully. Bluenaz playing a very, very far away from Hugh right now. At least he was until he started working him on the edge. But he's not letting Hugh come into him. Not to mention, DDD's spike game is whack. Oh, he canceled that, so he had the weird land. Nice hit with that. Gordo knows how to throw those through now. Trades dash attack with PK freeze, and it does work out, actually. Another one. 100% right now. Bluenaz is looking a lot better. He kept things distant and was able to work a percent far away from you and punish accordingly. He's going less for attacks right now, and is instead trying to punish Hughes' poor decisions. Beautiful. He caught that roll with a forward tilt to get lots of damage on there. Another beautiful tilt. What's that PK Thunder gonna talk to us about? Doesn't really matter with DDD. Launching right through it, crushes him with the upbeat. Won't die, of course, was very big. 79% now. Bluenaz looking at that 143. Beautiful down smash to down tilt for cover his options. Back throw will kill, obviously. Bluenaz is holding his shield a lot, and Hughes knows to punish that. He's been doing it. But we're seeing from Bluenaz much better play, which is good. At least much more cautious play, which is what he needs against Hugh right now. Oh, I was careful. Hughes now throwing out these projectiles because he knows the Gordos are coming. Oh, punishes the stuck back throw. Let's back that Gordo. PK Thunder not going to do a whole lot for him right now. Ooh, carefully. Bluenaz, yes, does get parried, so off the back again. Hugh trying desperately to run that Gimp game on DDD, but it is absolutely not working. He just has so many jumps, so much armor on his up. That PK freeze will hit, but he's not going to go far enough to meet anything meaningful out of it right now. 176 to 129. Bluenaz has his percent advantage, very good, but neither of these guys are able to find their kills. Hugh having trouble stacking up the percentage to get things into kill percents. He does get a good amount there, but of course this isn't going to be a too dangerous position for Bluenaz. Oh, is able to get through that armor, but will land back on stage, and that side tilt, 143% now on Hugh. Bluenaz is going for those aerials to try and pursue him. Oh! The top of the hitbox off that up smash actually does knock out Bluenaz. Of course, Gordo gonna knock him away. Nice and fat. Look at him just going for the crouch. That's a taunt. It's a hold button to taunt. But even percentages, Bluenaz is riding the wire right now. He gives this up, and Hugh wins the set. So he has to keep this up right now. He's been losing. He kind of lost that last stock. And Hugh has got kind of a micro wall of pain going on him in that last run. Jab combo gonna build the damage. 22%, pretty good. Suck him up, toss him off the side. Carefully now. Bluenaz is gonna keep things in a very, not low commitment, but very internal defensive. Not going after Hugh because he's know that's not the good decision. This is that frame game. Ooh, tried to go for a down smash. Probably should have been an up right there. Hugh desperately trying to throw him off, but he knows he should just wait in the center, fight against those Gordos, try and get his get-up options because he's no fighting DDD off the stage isn't going to succeed for him. Nice parry on the PK freeze. Uh-oh. Looking spooky for Hugh now. Gonna have a trouble. Wow, barely survives. Back throw. That could have been a shield snap. Would have absolutely been the death of Hugh. But he tried to go for that spike. Like I mentioned, the only consistent thing that you can do against DDD to kill him off stage didn't work again. That's not an option that he is able to actively or successfully use. That Gordo does so much. 129 now. Both of these players on the edge easily at kill percentages. Like a bad back throw to Hugh. He's trying to set that up. You see, he got in the back of the stage, trying to play far at the edge, trying to make Bluenaz come to him, setting it up. Oh, barely got that tether. You know that's what he's trying to do. Back throw. There it is. Great adjustments out of Bluenaz, but it was not enough to finish it off. The game will go to Lucas and Hugh. My goodness, we saw those adjustments, but they just were not working out. Not executed quite well enough to get that kill going. So Hugh will fight Bobby Bob in grand finals. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll actually do the spiel later. Bluenaz is going to come back really quickly, and I want to talk to him because he's probably going to have a lot. All right, I got one question, Bluenaz. What was up with that Roy pick?
Well, I've been working on the Roy, and I just thought that, like, he has the sword, so I think he's got the range on Lucas, and obviously he's faster, so he can, because DD's too fat to jump over Lucas's, like, projectiles, so I was thinking Roy could probably handle that, but he's clearly not. I mean, Roy's not up to speed. I only started him a couple days ago, but almost had him to DD.
Not just that, but Roy's much easier to gimp than DDD.
Yeah, I didn't really think of that.
It's alright. It's going to be fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting on Bobby Bob to get here into the game so we can talk. And, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, you're about to know. In a double elimination tournament, there are two sides of grand finals. The winner side of the person who survived the winner's bracket, and the loser side, the person who survived the loser's bracket. In double elimination, you have to lose 2 sets to be eliminated from the tournament. The winner has lost none. The loser has lost 1. That means, and It's not a certain amount of games to win. It's being the last man standing to win. What this means is that he will have to beat Bobby Bob in 2 sets to be the grand champion, but Bobby Bob will only need 1 because Hugh already took his first loss earlier in the tournament against Bobby Bob, actually. So that doesn't bode well for a whole lot of anything. Is that Bobby Bob actually was the person who sent Hugh down to loser's bracket 2-0 in winner's semis. And grand finals is played first 3 best of 5. So I don't know what to make of that. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I think Hugh has seen a lot of great stuff out of this. Not to mention, he's shown his trump card with that pocket Ridley. I think that's gonna maybe be something that we get to see during this grand finals. I don't know, but we're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to wait for Bobby Bob to roll on into the chat. I mean, into the arena. Let me see. We gotta vote in a poll about t-shirts later. Whatever. Now, chat, for those of you listening, please inform me who here is a Hugh fan and who here is a Bobby Bob fan. I know Bobby Bob has been answering for that BapMaster titles ever since he took that second place, that silver, against Bucky Dargan last week. And I know Hugh was new to me. So I think he wants to roll up and get this W fat real quick. But
I mean, I got thought by both. I have no stakes in this. I've played with Hugh more. Like that game against Bobby in this tournament was the first time I've ever played him. So I'm rooting for Hugh. He's my boy.
For sure. Hugh definitely seems like a more of the underdog, a very different play style than Bobby Bob. Bobby Bob, a very traditional pressure-based, setup-based character with me sword fighter. But we see a lot of very punish-heavy, very strategy and location-based gameplay out of Hugh, which I think is really interesting. So we're gonna have to find out to do while he decides to go about his busyness. But we gotta get Bobby Bob up in the game. There he is. Well, I guess they'll just make their decisions real quick. I'm not gonna take a side, but I will make a prediction. I think Bobby Bob is going to walk into this with this advantage, purely based off of the performance we saw earlier, which was quite a bit in the favor of your man. Bobby Bob was able to sweep him up pretty quickly, if I recall. We're using a lot of that reflectory stuff to keep himself safe. At the same time, Hugh's obviously learned a thing or two in this tournament. I bet he's learned a lot fighting things right now. But we're gonna have to see. Now, give me a second. All right. Now, the thing is, the main cause of my concern is one. I don't know how the priority works out on Gale Strike, but I'm pretty sure that tornado is going to be rolling through most of the projectiles Hugh sends out, except maybe PK Thunder. And 2, Bobby Bob has a reflector. The only thing Hugh can do against any of his own projectiles is block or Psy Magnet. Now, Psy Magnet will work out to keep him safe, but Psy Magnet is very commitment heavy. And while if it does suck up something, its cooldown is lowered significantly, makes it a lot safer. If it doesn't, it can be a bit of a scary situation. Now, he wasn't punished for it in his fight against Abacus or Spoonfen, so I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem, but Bobby Bob is a lot different. So we're going to have to see how it goes. Now, I will give it credit where it's due. Me Sword Fighter is harder to gimp than most, but it is absolutely something that can be done against him, especially if you can drag Bobby Bob far away from the stage, off like to those far reaches. Oh, wait, what? Screw all that crap about me, Sword Fighter, and Lucas. Here comes fucking Plant and Mustard Ridley.
Holy shit, this is gonna be the best grand finals. My god, we just got a Plant here.
We have Plant Gang representatives?
Mustard Plant versus Mustard Ridley.
And here's the thing, Hugh likes to use that side B on Ridley to work his gimp game, but have you seen Neutral B, Legend Defense with Piranha Plant? It's actually disgusting. You're about to watch it. It's crazy. Throw him off the side. Not gonna go far enough. FD is a long stage. Not gonna go far enough. FD is a long stage.
Yeah, I think Hugh was he knew his previous matches against Bobby. He knew his Lucas. It's not going to work out against that Mii sword fighter. So he's thinking he's going to go straight to the Ridley. Why even bother? But Bobby is also on that
switch it up.
What
I'll bring out the Ridley and start. And Bobby, here's what I think is interesting. Mii sword fighter is hard to gimp, but plant is basically impossible because of how long that recovery goes. He would have to manually go in and spike the plant, which I don't know if Ridley has any spikes.
Ridley's down air spike, but it's also a suicide.
Yeah, we don't take those. That doesn't count. So we don't know what to think here. We got Plant, though. Plant Gang is representing.
And that's the first stock, which is that Plant side smash.
That's crazy. Of course, 114% really working it out. Can't reflect that. That's not a Gordo. Clap, clap. Oh, running after his food. We're making that neutral B pay dividends. That hits like a DLC character for sure. Of course, that side, wow, that barely does not kill him.
Plant is actually going to survive this just fine.
Yeah, like I said.
That's one good thing Plant's got.
Recovery.
Insane recovery.
Not to mention that neutral B is actually going to be very good. We haven't seen a whole lot of very intense offstage situations for Hugh, but
that
it's 100%
almost killing Hugh.
Yeah. And if Hugh, look at that. Man
He's
just
dead.
presses he's dead.
My man's dead.
This plant is carnivorous. Look at that. 175% fill up 3 stocks. This man he don't care. That
Alright, that's gotta kill.
Of course. He has to die. But the plant. This pleases the plant. Give me the plant. Oh, it's like freaking Wally all over again. The plant fighting against whatever Ridley represents in this bad metaphor. Nice up smash. Oh, grab does not go all the way it needs to go. Nice down B. And Ridley has a suicide spike. Plant's got a regular spike in that down B. Oh, building up the poison. Not something we've seen out of Bobby.
Plant's just covered in spikes with his side smash.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice breakdance get up to spin that around. Oh, here's the poison.
Look at that. That's amazing.
That's a lot of damage. You
Yes.
know we had to give it to him. Look at that plant. Unable to die. He's too perfect. He's too perfect.
Look at that. That's
Look at
game 1 with a 2 stock going to Bobby. The surprise plant versus the surprise Ridley. Amazing.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Plant, ladies and gentlemen. This man whip out the plant in grand final. This man whip out the Ridley in grand final. I can't believe this. I can't believe that I have to witness this in my day and age. My Dragon Ball. Wait, no, this is Smash Bros. What am I talking about? No, Dragon Ball. Wacky.
So, what's you gonna do about this?
What can you do about this? I mean, I don't know how that poison interacts with Psy Magnet, and I know that ball does not get sucked by Psy Magnet. So, I mean, Bobby Bob can't switch characters, so he has to play Plant next round. So I'm very curious as to what he wants to do. He wants to keep his Ridley, which honestly, even though he did get 2 stock, didn't do that badly.
I mean, against Plant, though, I think he's just gonna go back to Lucas.
Honestly, yeah, you're probably right, because he knows what Bobby Bob is going to choose. Yeah, goes back to Lucas. Very intelligent, very good choice. Because even though he can't really be gimped, Plant is... Plant... I mean, what can we say? It's Plant.
I mean, Lucas does have a normal spike, and also
That is true.
Plant is vulnerable during that entire long up B, so a PK freeze would kill Plant.
That is true. At the same time, though, Hughes have been having a lot of trouble making that down air connect, so we gotta see how that works out. Nice parry, though, gonna work out some damage and take Plant off stage. Tries to 2-frame, not gonna work out.
Oh, that's another thing. that up B is very susceptible to Lucas's like down smash 2 frame. It's a nice PK freeze.
Yeah. Here we go. Did you all see how much damage that side smash did earlier? I just want to point that out. I saw that was crazy. Nice down smash to cover the roll.
I swear, everything does like too much damage in this 1v1 mode.
Everything hurts. Anyways, this plant hurts. Just zombie, useful neutrals out of Lucas to keep the damage, building up the percent pretty slowly on plant. But it's working out. Jab combos. Look at that, 141%. That's a lot. Oh, this man dead. Oh no, he living. Oh, try to go for that down B. Cancel it though with shield. We haven't seen any plant down B or side B from Bobby Bob. Oh,
yeah, I think
the ball.
Ooh, he's barely living that.
Yeah. Oh wow, that could have been. Oh, that's bad.
Up throw's gonna kill.
That was just an that was a catch-22. You either PK Thunder and dodge the ball, or you don't. You either PK Thunder and get grabbed on your recovery, or you don't PK Thunder, get hit by the ball and die.
I think he could have angled it to go right back. But no, that's.
It's still tragic.
Also, yeah, like a point. He's finally throwing out these down Bs. The thing is, like, down Bs are really, if your opponent is predicting them, they're not that good at all. But like,
oh yeah,
if your opponent doesn't know how to beat them, they're unstoppable.
For sure.
Because obviously you just have to hit the stem, but
yeah,
some people just can't deal with them.
Very dangerous because all that green is a hitbox during that move. Now, of course, that down smash is going to finish off Bobby Bob. So we're going to even up stocks right now. Poison charging up. We're going to blow that. Make him eat the damage. Of course,
he got like 30.
I mean, it wasn't a lot off of that poison, but like it's very scary when you're in that poison. Yeah. Oh, he has to get up into it. Look at the
hit with full poison. It does 50 damage.
That's ridiculous.
And just like that. Down smash. Nice plant is
man, no respect. Oh,
but he's dead. That's what you get. Taunt to get bodied. It is a true combo in every game.
Every single time you taunt, you get bodied. That is how video games always work. And now you see Hugh moving in on this disrespect, this sassy botany, damn freaking stem dude is gonna get wrecked right now for being meanie. Go for another PK freeze. I love how Hugh tried to keep it towards the edge, so that way he knew that was Bobby Bob was gonna go with that plant. So he's keeping that ice on the edge, blowing the ball out. Oh, nice snipe with the ball. Whoa. Nice get up grab. What is Bobby gonna do? Oh, look at him walking with the plant. Oh, tried to punish that down smash with one of his own. Bobby Bob a bit too far away right now. Carefully, these two are playing. Oh, nice. I love how he threw out the ball, just waited. He knows going. He commit too big on that PK freeze. 150%.
Well, this might be it. This is it. This is game 2 going to Bobby.
Which means, of course, we are going to see a tournament point with Muffin Plant. That's just going to happen today. So, Bluenaz, what does Hugh need to do to stop getting ate by this Muffin Plant?
I think Hugh needs to bring out, a Weed Whacker.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. He's kind of screwed here. I mean, like that it was a closer game against that Lucas, so he's not hopeless, but it is not going to be easy.
Yeah, not looking fantastic. The only thing that Hugh gets to work with is I think he gets map choice because he lost, right? That's how that works?
Yes, he does get map choice.
And he knows Bobby Bob is going to go plant again because he has to. So
yes.
All the cards are in Hugh, with the exception of banned stages. All the cards are on for Hugh. He can make almost any choice he wants to right now. Any counterplay he wants to pull out against Plant, he can do it right here and now. However, he has to be careful because at the same time, if he wins with a very weird counterpick character, he has to hold that character against Bobby Bob's after that game that he wins, which means that if Bobby Bob goes back to Lucina or me Sword Fighter against that strange counterpick, it's going to go bad for Hugh. So I don't think we're going to see anything too crazy out of Hugh in regards to character changes. I think what right now we're going to see is the map, because Plant, I think, has gone to FD twice, right? It was FD, it was FD twice, right? It was, yeah. 2 FDs. So maybe he want to get them platforms going. Because I personally don't know how Plant works with platforms. Stuff might be more or less in his favor. Or its favor, I suppose. I don't know.
Oh no. Oh no. So I'm in
What?
DMs with you, and he just told me who he's going for to try, like, for this last chance.
Spoily doilies. Because I already
No
just
spoilers.
spent like
But,
a fat minute discussing as to why crazy counterpicks might not be the best idea. But we'll see. Okay, K or a what?
Yeah. Isabel.
Okay, I get Pocket. I get that. I get Pocket. What about... And they go to FD again. This is Final Destination,
This is
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
final destination of this tournament.
With this dog. And it's scary, because either A, Hugh loses here, and Bobby Bob finishes the tournament, or B, Hugh wins.
If Hugh wins, he still has to stay Isabel for the rest of the tournament, and then Bobby's just gonna switch back to
Scary. Come on, the board.
a good character.
Yeah. I missed.
Oh, we pocket that.
Ball.
And it works.
I'm back. Okay, he's got an intelligent counter pick. Maybe this is some smart moves to do. Just hit that law. Trying to get those fishing rods because he wants to play that off game again, or off stage game. Oh, barely misses the stage.
Uh-oh.
One pops two. There you go. Tries to up on smash, and thankfully toss him off the fishing rod. Careful. Planting that Lord, gonna block, and that back attack. No. Trying to get this smash attack, not ending up on the right side. Poison! Look at that damage.
There's a fun fact, Isabel, I think she can actually pocket that poison cloud. Also
I
that
don't believe that.
fishing rod is going to, that's another thing.
That's
probably
fun
the
fact.
entire reason for the counter pick.
Yeah,
Just to that
probably
fishing
go,
rod.
that hook up, and then pick.
But that
Ooh,
is going to
the
kill.
buzz Finish it off though, so it ain't gonna matter a whole lot. Don't go there with the down smash like that. Or smash, it's a smash. Yep, she poison cloud. I don't know what you do with this information though. We'll put the damage on for sure. 48%. Get that. He was actually going really well with this Isabel right now. Oh, nice job, Bobby Bob. He probably read a out of you. Didn't want to get a pocket ball. Careful. Trying to be.
This is surprisingly even so far.
Yeah, actually working out very well for you right now, babe. This was actually the strategy. Oh, throw him off. Between line, press, follow him. Oh, get it. Well, that was traffic. To go follow up it to and in the pants. Ooh, the mount does. Look at him by that ball. My voice sounds like robots. You can't stop me. But here, oh, down smash. But one stack up, Bob. This is looking.
This is it.
Might be the finish off. We
Oh.
one lives.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
there we go.
he just holds that down smash, and that is it for the tournament. Bobby is your champion of BapMasters Week 10.5, the Bluenaz Special. That is going to be it for the tournament. Thank you all for coming. Make sure to drop a subscribe, drop a follow to twitch.tv/BapMasters for more regular tournaments.
Yeah, and thank you for having me on the microphone. It's the Bluenaz. I appreciate it all. And everything, ladies and gentlemen, can we get a Plant gang in the chat, please? I beg you. Oh, what?
What are they doing now?
Whipped out. Oh, here we go. The
Oh my
Psycho
God.
Master.
Alright.
Well,
Well, yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you all for coming, and I guess I'll see you all next week.
bye-bye,
Adios.
everybody.